This is one of the most underrated factory builders of the last couple of years, and now it is fully released. I want to check it out. This is Skyformer, and it's a game all about automating in different places. As you can see, we are just arriving on the planet's surface. We've got a sky base, and we've got a ground base. And we are going to be making use of both of these facilities in order to terraform a planet. Right, we are absolutely going to do all of this. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is our sky platform up here. We're going to be building a couple of different facilities up here in order to sort of access, I guess, the entire atmosphere of the planet. We can have a little look at our objectives. Fantastic. Inventory, etc. And then we can use this little teleportation device right over here in order to teleport down to the surface. We can exit the HQ. Thank you very much, and have a little look at it. Now, it is worth noting that we have a specific amount of charge available, and also a specific amount of HP available. We need to make sure that we are recharged before we run out of charge, because otherwise we are gonna be stranded. We are gonna be dead, and that is exactly what I would like not to happen, which is rather a good thing to do. However, we can charge ourselves up quite easily by placing a charging platform, which is kind of cool. Yep, great. We will get this built. Let's place you down there, and let's just place you over here. Brilliant. Okay, boom, step on the charging platform, and we are able to charge up. We are also able to use a jetpack, which is pretty darned cool. I'm gonna fall down. Do I take fall damage? I don't think so. I don't think I do take fall damage, but that's pretty nice. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, so, jetpack, good. Charge, good. HP, good. What else are we gonna get? Healing station, floor, slope, fantastic. Let us go and build all of this. Sure, we'll build a healing station. Healing station actually is just built on a existing platform that we have. I don't see any reason not to build it next to the charging platform. In order to heal, however, we're going to have to collect some resources from around the world. Now, we can nab this resource, a radiant gem, apparently, is going to be here. We can also extract charged gems, and we are going to use a variety of different gems in order to do a bunch of different bits and bobs, which is kind of cool. You'll also note, by the way, down in the bottom left-hand corner, we can see different weather types. You can see how cloudy things are, the temperature, the wind speed, and then I think that is the elevation that we are at. So if I was to use the jetpack, then we will end up going higher, which is kind of cool. All right, looking good. Let's grab one more radiant gem. Here we go, before heading back to the charging station, right over here, and we will hold to heal. Brilliant. Very, very nice indeed, and we can now collect some more items from the supply drop. So what do we get? A miner, a geothermal power plant, and some repair plates. So this is all of the sort of basic stuff that we need in order to get a rough little factory up and running. And some of the automation that happens in this game is kind of interesting, which is why I wanted to chat about this game and showcase it, because I really do think it is criminally underrated. It really, really is. So let's do this. A supercharged gem, charged gem, radiant gem, etc. So what do? We are going to build ourselves. We are going to build ourselves a mine. A mine needs to be within close proximity. I say close proximity. It doesn't have to be super close proximity, but it needs to be within. You see that little line in the sky? It needs to be within range of the deposit from there. Let's go and get this built. Let's go and build ourselves a geothermal power plant as well. Geothermal power plants are also kind of cool in the sense that they operate within a sort of set area, which is fine. Head to the supply drop, access and withdrawal of the items that have been delivered. Fine, we'll go back. No big deal. Fantastic. And let's get a factory, a drone control, and also 32 cargo drones. This is going to be very, very useful indeed. So, the geothermal plant, it is powered. It's good. We literally just get free electricity from the environment. Provides a consistent 25 kilowatts of power to each of the buildings within the radius. Very nice. And then we also have the miner over here, which is going to extract iron ore into the mine at the present moment. However, we are going to be able to automate that with the construction of a couple of different little buildings here. Let's go and build ourselves the factory. We will also build ourselves the drone control unit. The cargo drones I can leave in my inventory for now. That is not a big deal. Let's build the factory right over there, and then let us build the drone control units round about here. That did accidentally destroy the gem, but I'm not necessarily going to sweat the small stuff. Right, build the provided factory and do the drone control. So, factory, what do we want to make? We want to make iron bars. We are going to set the output. This is what we need as the input. Literally, set the output, iron ore, into iron bars. Fantastic. And then we head on over here to this drone control unit, and we can launch a drone up into the sky, which shows us how we can automate things. So, we want to take iron ore from here, and we want to literally just take it right over to here. We can then decide how many different cargo drones we want to have working on this specific routing over here. I think 4 is probably fine. We can also restrict an item if we wanted to. I think 4 drones is going to be more than enough in order to make this happen. But that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. I like this. I like this a lot. And suddenly, we have literally just automated the delivery of iron ore to the factory in order to, thank you, turn said iron ore into iron bars. Very, very nice indeed. As you can see, stored input, stored output. We are making plenty of iron bars, and I will withdraw them all. Very, very nice indeed. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go and hit the charge up. Beautiful. And then let's go and see what you have got for me. A weather station. Cool. Build a weather station. Don't mind if I do. That will be a nice, easy thing to make happen. Do I need to build it? Probably within the range of the geothermal power generator. I'm not really going to be overly concerned about this. Press F to open the weather map. Okay. Let's have a little look. So yes, this game is all about weather. It is all about terraforming, and we are going to be doing all of that. We can also see temperature-wise how things are looking in this environment. We can also see wind. There are some locations that we're not going to be able to access because of the, I guess, geo issues that we could potentially encounter. Weather damage threat. In addition to your weather map, there's a threat meter displayed for your current location. That is the little sort of cyclone indicator there, which is kind of cool. Skybase network is connected. It's powered, required powered, available power within range. Good. We are all good, and now we have got a... Oh, now we've got intel on a weather map. Cool. Terraform engine. Let's grab this as well. Let's put you into slot number 6. I don't think that I'm going to be needing to be building many of these things, but that's okay. Also, yeah, I need to build this component in the sky base. Very, very important to note. We are absolutely going to be... Oh, am I going to make it up here? Probably. Not too bad, not too bad. There's a couple of components that we are only going to be able to build at the sky base. Outside temperature, 45 degrees Celsius. That is, it's pretty odd, I would say. Fine enough for a robot, but not necessarily fine for a human. Skybase will allow us to build different bits and bobs. We will build the terraform engine, and the terraform engine is basically going to be a bunch of objectives, a bunch of milestones that we are going to be able to progress in order to terraform the entire planet. So at the moment, you can see there's a bunch of different regions on the surface of this planet. We have terraformed this region by 0%. That's literally it. Your assignment is to prepare the planet for habitation through atmospheric terraforming. Each region of the world has a terraform rating based on its microclimate, which is based on the local geographic efforts. The goal is to get to an average rating of 80%. That means that we're probably going to want to try and grow some plants. We're going to have to try and start the terraform engine in order to update the world vegetation, stabilize the temperature by 30 degrees. This is going to require some specific ingredients. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. That we want to be doing. A lethal cloud layer of metal shards carried by high winds is present, preventing access to higher altitudes. Okay, so that is important for us. Temperatures are unstable. High temperatures are making dust storms likely. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like a very pleasant atmosphere down there, does it? I don't think so. That's okay though. We will survive. Let's go nab some additional bits and bobs from the supply drop and see what we have got in store. Right, we've got ourselves a construction station and a player upgrade station. Both of these, I believe, are attachments that we are going to be able to add to the basic platform, hence why I would like to extend said basic platform just a little bit. Thank you very much. Okay, we are advised to build a ceiling, but I'm going to not bother about a ceiling. We'll build a construction station, and we will build a health station right over there. Okay, construct a miner in a factory, withdraw the iron bars being produced from the factory in the storage tab, go to the construction station, and use the iron bars to build an additional miner and factory. Yes, I will indeed do that. So, miner requires 8 iron bars, factory requires 10. We can also get a drone view constructor. Controls a drone for an overhead view to more accurately construct buildings. That's not necessarily a bad idea. I kind of like the idea of getting that, even though it's not necessarily necessary. But that's fine. Let's go and nab ourselves. There we go. 30 iron bars. Don't mind if I do. Make sure that I'm always charging myself up every opportunity. Let's construct 1. And let's construct 1. Brilliant. Well done, me. Construct a charging platform. Build miners at the bauxite ore and salt deposits. Ingredients for aluminium. Located close by. Build a chain of factories to automate aluminium materials necessary to construct the charging platform. Okay, that is cool. That is a good objective, I think. So is that bauxite over there, or is that salt? I think that might be... something. Also, we can nab ourselves a whole bunch of different upgrades. For example, for 2 charged gems, we are going to be able to increase our mining speed by 25%. We can increase our max charge by 25%, which honestly is probably what we want to try and do. You can see all of my current stats here at the moment. Jetpack requires a supercharged gem and a token pack. Earn tokens from the scrap process and exchange them for token packs at the Robo Hub. Okay, and that will give me access to a bigger jetpack. And we currently don't know how to get a larger inventory. Okay, we're fine with that. That is absolutely a-okay. So that's something over there. Mysterious rock. What the heck is mysterious rock? This is the supercharged gem. Oh no, we just get debris from this. Okay, not a problem. Right, lots of debris. Let's go and head out over this way. I will see what this is. I think this is going to be one of the things that we need. Let's rotate around. Okay. How do I tell what it is? Can I have a look at you? Aim and hold an extractable rock from a distance. Salt deposit. Okay, well, that's fine. We needed salt anyway. But I guess bauxite is that one then? Absolutely fine. So, we are going to be building another geothermal plant over here. Absolutely no reason not to. There we go. And suddenly that is going to allow us to start mining over here. And I don't think that I really want to mess around with anything that you've got. I'm on 50% charge, so I'm going to head back to the base first. I'm going to also need to grab another miner and another factory? No, I don't need another factory. Yoink this. Yoink another miner. Beautiful. And then let's go and head out over to this bauxite deposit. Fantastic. I'm assuming this is bauxite. Yep, place you there. And let's just go and have a little look. Bauxite ore deposit. Build a miner next to it to extract from it. That's what we love to see. That is what we love to see. And we will nab ourselves a geothermal plant over here. And then we should be able to get going. Very, very nice indeed. Brilliant. Things you love to see. Okay, it is all working. Warning, dust storm. There's a destructive dust storm with hazardous conditions in the area. Travel with caution. Some buildings may require repairs to ensure stable operation. That is why, by the way, that, yeah, we can press R to repair it. Oh, yep, there we go. It's happened. You can see the dust storm has damaged that. Looks like quite high winds are happening. Ooh, look at that. Bauxite ore, HQ, iron ore. Cool. That's what we like to see. High winds. I'm not necessarily going to worry too much, but we do have 25 repair plate if we need to conduct any repairs. That's not necessarily going to be too problematic for us. Let's grab this factory right over here. Thank you very much to all of the lovely little drones that are manufacturing stuff for me. No output set. What would we like to make? Yeah, aluminum or indeed aluminium bars. Let's set the output for that. And then let's go back over to my... this is the power station. I want the drone control unit. And yes, I know I am on less than 50%, but that should be fine. Right, so select from here to here. We want, I don't know, maybe 4 on that one. And then we want there to there. Maybe 4 on that one as well. I need to bear in mind how many drones I actually have. But as long as I don't overdo it, I think I'll be okay. And we can always start manufacturing our own drones. Although, yeah, look at all these HP values dropping. We can auto-repair. That is a technology that we can get. But it's not something that we have access to at the present moment. Okay, good. I would like a dust resistance crystal. But I think what I need most are these things. These charged gems. So basically, whenever I see... Yeah, it's literally this type of gem here. Whenever I see this type of gem, I should go and grab it. Because at the moment, we kind of need it a lot. And I would kind of like... to nab a early upgrade that will allow me to increase my charge so that I'm less likely to, you know, get stranded. Yeah. Also, how do we construct a charging platform? I probably need these bars. I've not even looked at the recipe yet, but I'm gonna need the bars if I have, you know, if that's the objective and I have to make them, then yeah, I'm gonna need the bars. Right. We got 9 of the things. Is that gonna be good enough? I don't know. Let's have a little look at player upgrades. Ooh, yeah, charged gems. I've got the right number. Let's do it. Fantastic. 25% is not a huge amount, but it will make a difference. It will absolutely make a difference. Right, what do I need to make? A logistical storage, factory base, factory. What is this? Build a ceiling above it to add some protection from storms. I mean, I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Mini logistical storage. What am I trying to build? A charging platform. Consumables, mini charge pack. That is good to know, actually. Planters. Skybase. Where's the charging platform? It's right here. Okay, great. We need 4 aluminium plate, iron bars, and 4 charged gems. Flippin' heck, I just used my charged gems to upgrade myself. That's fine. What I will need to do, however, is I will need to nab myself another factory, because I think it's the factory that's going to allow me to... withdraw all there. It's the factory that's going to allow me to turn the bars into plates. So let's go and... You know what? I'm going to need to construct multiple, so let's just get 2. Sounds fine. We'll get... we'll get you right over there. That's good. And annoyingly, I'm going to have to go all the way back over to here. I think I kind of want to take you out, actually. Yeah, so that's my drone... That's my drone control unit. I'm going to build you right there. Somewhere that's ideally a little bit more centralized. That will allow me to get... There we go. I mean, honestly, 1. Just 1. 1 is fine. And then let's get you to do... plates. Aluminium plates. Literally just made from bars. As you might expect. Fantastic. And then how many plates did we end up needing? Base structures, charging platform. Oh yeah, just 4. Hardly any, to be honest. Okay, well, we need to go and find some charged gems. I'm not quite sure where we're going to do that. I think a limited number of them spawn. I can see 3 that are around, so I'm going to go and collect them real quick. Right, the goods have been assembled. I've got 5 charged gems. Let's go and nab the plates into storage, withdraw all. Very nice. Thank you very much. And let us construct a charging platform. Brilliant. And what do we get for it? We get ourselves a tropical bush. Okay, love to see it. Tropical bush can be planted in planters or deposited at the Terraform Engine Command Center. 16 samples are required for terraforming. Okay, so I think we're going to have to make more tropical bushes. Yeah, make more tropical bushes and make a factory to create soil. Okay, you can get more debris by extracting mysterious rocks. Craft a planter with the soil, plant the supply bush, and harvest it for a chance to get DNA mutations. DNA mutations can be turned into new plant discoveries. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build one of these, a small planter. We're going to need a little bit of soil as well. That soil is going to come from a factory, which I actually have already got on my person. Let's make it out here, because I'm thinking that we're going to have like an iron processing chain over there. We're going to have an aluminum or aluminium processing chain over here. Let's go and make soil, set output as that. Now, I don't think there's any way that I can automate this at the present moment, but thankfully I do have at least enough to make two bits of soil, which is actually all that I need for now anyway, which is kind of great. That's good. Let's get some more gems whilst we're waiting for that soil to come through. We will yoink this, withdraw all, and let's build this small planter. Yoink you down over here. I think this is something that we can put on a platform, so we will do just that. And then do I need to put this into there? I sure do. Brilliant. Look at that. Build more power and expand. Automate copper. It was faintly spotted to the northeast. So I think that's... yeah, I think it's over there. I think it's over there on a hill. Construct a new geothermal power plant at the construction station and continue expansion. Existing power plants may need rearranging to do this. Build logistical storages to support longer, more complex routes. Build zip lines for shortcuts across the terrain. Craft a charge pack for backup if you're running low on charge. Okay, cool. Very, very cool indeed. So we just need to let you sort of grow a little bit. That's fine. Not something that we're really that bothered about. I'm going to build a miner. I'm going to build a logistical storage if I can as well. Logistical storage with a base. Mini logistical storage with a base. I think we're interested in this. So yeah, so we need frames in order to make that happen. How many plates do we have in storage? We've got 64 in storage already. I think, firstly, we could do with nabbing some more factories, which means that I need more iron bars, because I'm honestly kind of thinking... there we go. Nab that. Consolidate that. I'm thinking that we could do a heck of a lot worse than... there we go. Build 2 more factories. Great. Heck of a lot worse than just sort of having a whole bunch of redundant and useful bits and bobs dotted around the place. So I'm thinking, yeah, we get some frames here, and then we will grab bars from there over to here. We will just have 1, and that will be good enough. There we go. And suddenly, what do you know? We are making some frames, which I am very chuffed about. That's looking real good. Also, we can press, I think it's B. Yeah, that gives me drone route visualization enabled, which I think is kind of cool. Weather station network visualization enabled. That literally just shows me the link up there. Okay, so that's not really that interesting. But I think the drone route visualization being enabled is a good thing. Yeah, so we're quite happy with that. Let's yoink a bunch of these bits and bobs. And what was I going to try and make? I was going to try and make some of the... oh, yeah, the mini logistical storages. That's what we need more of. In fact, I'm going to need quite a few of those. So we have a miner. That's good. I don't need a factory. I just need a couple mini logistical storages, and that's fine. I still have a charging platform, which is going to allow me to get around. Hold to harvest some samples. Yeah, okay, so we got 3 tropical bushes and 1 mutated DNA. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. That's pretty great. I need to go and check out how many DNA samples I need in order to advance the thing. Ooh, yeah, go on then. Let's do it. Okay, 6 charge gems, 12 silicon we don't have yet. Anything else that I really want to get? Radiant gems for more health. I don't hate that. Looks like we take damage from the storms as well. Movement speed for some supercharged gems. Yeah, I kind of want to get more, to be honest. That seems like kind of a decent idea. Let's go get some more frames. Is that going to give me... I think I need 8 in order to get 16. Yeah, let's do Let's do mini logistical storage. Fantastic. 2 of those. That's what I need. Now, I would also quite like to get a drone control tower. That means that we need another 16 aluminium frames. That's rather annoying. Tell you what, whilst we wait for the frames to get constructed, I'm going to go and do a little bit of gem harvesting. Ideally, we can find the mysterious rocks. Not really what I need. Yeah, it is what I need, apparently. I was going to say the supercharged gem would be amazing, because if I could get a movement speed increase, that's literally free real estate. Same with the next movement speed upgrade. So I'm going to go do a little bit of harvesting, and we'll catch up when we have a few more frames that we can put to work. Right, gems have been harvested, all feeling good. Let's withdraw all of that. Let's go and harvest this. Let's go and plonk down a new bush in there. That's fine. And let's pop into here and get a drone control tower. Cool. So now that we have got 2 mini logistical storages, a miner, I need a geothermal plant as well. Where's the geothermal plant? Where's the geothermal plant? Oh, let's also get some zipline towers. Geothermal plant requires power cells. How do I make a power cell? Pin the recipe for this. Copper wire. Right, okay, so we're not going to be able to automate. We're not going to be able to make another geothermal plant until we get more of that. That's fine, because all I will do is just deconstruct this, which will probably put a bit of a dampener on everything, but you know what? That's kind of by the by. We kind of have to deal with that. Let's go and throw this into here. That's going to give me the ability to build another 2 bits of soil. Actually, I am getting a little bit distracted now, but it's going to be worthwhile. Everything's going to be worthwhile eventually. Right, good. One more of these bad boys. Where is it? There we go. Small planter. Great. Small planter. Over there. Plant you. You're growing at the moment, and that is great. Right, so I think we're ready for our adventure. Now, let me go and see. Oh, no, hold on. I was gonna build a zip line, wasn't I? Yeah, so it's pretty cheap to do. Zipline tower with a base. I just need towers, and I just need like multiple different towers. That will get me 2 more towers, I think, which honestly might be enough. There we go. Okay. So, let's place this down here. And then, yeah, I think we're ready to go. So, we want to have like an end point here. And then let's see how far this tower is going to go. I still have the charging platform, by the way. That is still notable. We can rotate. I mean, we can't really rotate very far. Oh, that looks like the limit. Limit is here. I think that's copper up over there. So let's let this get built, and then let's go and hop over. Uh-oh, hold on. How do I connect this up? Can we... Being on a zipline drains charge at half the normal rate. Existing ziplines can extend interchain by accessing the zipline with an additional zipline in your inventory. Yeah, that's what I was going to try and do. How do I don't want to toggle grid snap. Okay, maybe I can only have like 2 towers chained together. Maybe I can't have more than that. Oh yeah, there we go. Left to extend the zipline. Right, I'm going to go back to get a little bit more charge. I mean, if it drains charge at half the normal rate, there is pretty much no reason not to. I will say, I probably should put the charging pad a little bit closer to the end of the zipline. That might be something that I want to do, but the fact of the matter is that we've got it. It's working. That's great. I am really, really happy with that. And we can choose to extend at either end as we wish. Right, I'm going to just get 1 more. 2 more. Do you know what I really want to do? I actually kind of want to just... I want to extend you if we can, to here. Yeah, just to, like, there. Because that will allow me to very, very quickly get onto this pad, which I think is exactly what we want to do. Right, so that still leaves me with 2 zipline towers. No big deal. We'll use the zipline. We will go straight through that building. Lovely. And I can drop off at any moment, which is great. And then if that's copper over there, we can get all the way out here with basically no electricity loss, which is, or basically no energy loss, which is really good. I'm also thinking that I might be able to get away with just using 1 more tower over here, depending on how close we can get. Oh, yeah. Okay, I mean, this is going to take me right to where I need to go. Okay, amazing. Well, I am absolutely not complaining about that. Let's grab ourselves a miner over here. Let's grab ourselves a geothermal power generator. This is going to extract copper, obviously. And then we're going to need to refine the copper into copper wire. But I think we want to take copper back. Yeah, I think we're going to want to take copper back. So what we want to do is basically get a drone control unit over here. Right, drone control unit over here. And then my mini logistical storages will go down. I need to be careful about this. Yeah, 50% charge left. I kind of might end up running out of charge. Do I want to build a charging platform here? Kind of do. Let's do it. We're going to need it for something anyway. We're going to need it for stuff over here regardless. So, let's hop on here. I don't know the range. Let's hop off here. Don't know the range of these mini logistical things, but that's fine. Splitting and merging. Yep. I know. So, I want to hop back on the zip line in order to get across this crevasse. We'll jump into here, and then we'll do copper ore right over to here. We can actually go further, to be honest. We can go right over to that point. I don't necessarily hate going further, to be honest. Yeah, so we can basically go right up to this boundary. So that is the limit, as you can see, of the drone control tower. Do you know what? Let's just leave it there for now. We'll get 2. That may not seem like a lot, but it should be enough, I think. Should be enough. Do I want to get some more charged gems? They're always useful to have, and it looks like this is a very gem-rich environment. So yeah, I'll take a couple of minutes to go and collect some charged gems off camera. Right, gems secured. Let's head on back to the base. By the base, I actually do mean the base. Oh, stuff is taking damage. Looks like there's some sort of storm up above. Not ideal. So, yeah, let's get the factory down over here. We'll get you to do a... There we go. A line directly into the factory. There's no point in putting more than 2, I don't think. Because we've only got 2 supplying that logistical storage facility anyway. We'll go into edit, we'll go into copper bar, and that should allow us to refine copper ore, which is kind of great. I kind of dig it. That is really, really nice. Let's go and yoink these iron bars. Let's go and harvest you. Harvest you. Lots of mutated DNA coming through right now. That's great. And then we will head on into here. We will grab ourselves 2 new factories. I think 2 should be fine. And with those 2 factories, I am hopeful that we're going to be able to create... What the heck? Oh, from the geothermal power. I was going to say, what the heck is that line in the sky above the factory? Because it's not a drone control line, because I haven't built the drone control line yet. What is it that we need for a power cell? It is literally copper wire and plate. Let's get copper wire being produced here. And let's get... Oh, I've lost health. That's not ideal. Copper wire and plate right in here. Right, let's go and yoink this all together. So, aluminium plates. Ooh. Copper bar to there. Let's get one. That to there. One. And I'm pretty sure it was plate to there. One as well. Right, let's go and make sure this is sorted. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's going to get me power cells, and with power cells, we should be able to make some really exciting stuff, like geothermal power plants, which is very nice. How do I make a cargo drone? It's plates and computer chips. How do I make a computer chip? Computer chip is literally copper wire and silicon. How do I make silicon? I don't know. TBD. It might be a resource that I can extract, actually. It might be a resource that I can just get sort of straight out of the ground. Either way, that should be good enough to actually get store capacity. Yeah, I mean, as soon as we get... In fact, you know what? I can just throw in some plates there. That's fine. That's really nice. So we still have 11 cargo drones. I got loads and loads of charge gems. In fact, I've got 6 radiant gems. I know I can use radiant gems to repair my HP, which is very, very nice. But I think I can also use 6 in order to upgrade my HP? 8 to upgrade my HP. Okay, well, we can upgrade our mining capability for only 6 charge gems, which is really nice. Steel bars, I wish, don't have them. But we'll get that over the course of time. Right, let's harvest you as well. And left mouse button. Looking, honestly, very, very good. I'm not happy with the fact that this is not up and running yet. But it will be soon. How are we doing for power cells? I think I only need 4. Oh, that's perfect. We get our 4. And we immediately turn right around. And we build ourselves a It's 8 that we need. We build ourselves a geothermal power plant. Ooh, a nuclear power plant. Lithium rod, structural composite. Very nice indeed. What I'm going to do whilst we are waiting for a few more bits and bobs to be assembled at the power cell factory, I'm going to take a quick little trip back up to the sky base to see what we need in order to do some genetic mutation and start our terraforming process. Right, well, we're up here. Let's have a little look at the terraform engine. What is it that we need? Average terraform target. Yep, vegetation, plants. Can I deposit stuff? Deposit plants. Deposit all. Okay, great. What does that do? Deposit plants to research and utilize. 16 samples are required to fully research each plant. Oh, okay, so I need 16, and I've only got 10. Well, to be honest, I can leave them all in here. I don't know what I do with the DNA to discover new tropical or rarer exotic plants. Okay, so we don't have the DNA processor yet. That's fine, but we only need like another few plants. Also, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that it's time to get a zipline here. This was not a great idea. No ziplines in inventory. That's why it's not a great idea. I can deconstruct you. And then... Can I go over here? Yep, thank you. I'll yoink out the charge gem. And we will yoink the zipline. There's pretty much no reason not to have a zipline connecting, quite literally, each and every area of my operations. It makes absolutely no sense not to have a zipline flipping everywhere. There we go, because I can just drop off. I can drop off at any point. Look at that. Drop off straight onto the charge pad. Beautiful. So, we needed actually that exact number of bushes. I'm gonna get myself a little bit of a buffer. So we'll have to wait a little bit until that grows, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. Right, let's go and grab power cells, which should be completed by now. Yep, what do we need? We need copper wire, and let me guess, the copper bars are not coming through thick and fast enough. I kind of expected that, to be honest. We probably need to do a little bit more. Probably need to do a little bit more just to make sure that everything lines up as expected. Let's get aluminium. These things. Great. I probably want to have, like, some sort of a buffer in place so that we can... there we go. Probably want to have some sort of a buffer in place. Head out to the supply drop following the flashing marker. Some initial materials have been delivered. Oh. What do I get here? Rocket power cell? I'll take it. Gas drone launch platform. I think that's built up at the skybase, and a gas dispersion drone. Right, let's go and see, shall we? Right, construct a rocket platform, expand to the nearby low elevation areas to start automating silicon and coal. Build a resource detector, use silicon to automate cargo drone production. Okay, we love it. Explore the remaining low elevations to find radioactive crystal tier 1s. Construct a rocket launch platform to launch rockets from the skybase. Rockets will collect terraform materials for you. Okay, let me head back upstairs. Do you know what? Do I have... I should wait before I go back upstairs. I should wait until I have two more harvests of this. Now, I think if we have a little look on the map, I think this is the sort of low area plateau that the video game was talking about. Also, can I build another weather map? What is it called? Drone view constructor. Logistical storage, storm defense system. That's kind of cool. Weather station collects weather data in the surrounding area. Yeah, must be within range of the data. Network area. Okay, okay. What are these? I mean, network chip. How do I build a network chip? That seems like a bit of a challenge, to be honest. Let me have a look. Network chip. Network chip requires silicon and gold. Right, so silicon and gold, we definitely need to expand up to try and get silicon and gold. We will do that. Let's yoink this right here. Let's get this replanted. I don't know how much DNA I'm going to need eventually, so I might as well just collect as much of it as I possibly can by continuing to plant these bushes. Let's go into the HQ, back up to the sky pad. I love how quickly you can do all of these things. Let's go and place... Oh, my lordy. Look at the size of this. I kind of want to put it, yeah, a little bit further away, because otherwise I'm going to end up... Yeah, otherwise I'm going to end up just... I want to go up there. I can't go up there. That's nice. What do I do with the planes? Gas dispersion drones? Can I deploy them? I don't think I can deploy them. I think I can deploy them through the terraform launch pad. This thing is flippin' massive. I don't know if I like it right there, to be honest, though. I kind of want it to be along a straight edge. Sure. You know what? I'll put that there. I will probably change this base in the future when I can be bothered building some more paneling. So that's fine. Right, deposit all. Beautiful. We've got one tropical bush. That's it. That is quite literally all that we have. Do I need to do anything else? Construct a rocket platform. Use silicon to automate. Construct a rocket-based launch platform to launch rockets. Rockets will collect terraform materials for you. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else. So tropical, fine. Start terraform engine. Aha, that's what we need to do. Vegetation is being redistributed and updated to the latest sorted discoveries. Okay, very nice. This is what I use with my drones. Okay, so can I do any of these things right now? No, I cannot. I need to get terraform material package T1. Great, and now, yep, that's all been deposited, as I believe. Okay, so rocket platform is constructed. That's what we like to see. Oh, I should have checked on the progress, but I think the progress kind of speaks for itself, which is kind of nice. Right, how do I make the terraform T1 package? The terraform T1 package. Defense module, rocket module. Can't build it in here. Cannot build it in here. Yeah, still not sure. That's okay though, because I have found the DNA processor. I think that is something that we want to build. system of a shield system. Okay, so the computer chip we absolutely can build, and I do want to go and I do want to go and get silicon. To be honest, we need to stop messing around, and we need to go and grab ourselves some silicon. Let's harvest this. Harvest this. I think the DNA that we're getting is enough. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's go and yoink all of this. Very, very nice. And we will build ourselves absolutely everything that we need in order to survive and thrive on this planet. Let's construct a couple of zip lines. I think we're going to need 4. We're going to need a geothermal generator. Yep, we're probably going to need another logistical storage or 2. We're definitely going to need a miner. Don't think we need a factory. I will get a drone control tower. Is that it? Might need a second drone control tower. I'll take 2 just in case. And then, yeah, we need to grab power cells from here. There we go, of which we should have enough. And then that should be good enough to progress on up. Oh, did I want to build a resource detector? I will build a resource detector. Sure. Let's go and make it happen. Nice. So, resource detector, how does it work? Do we place it down? I think we do. We do place it down. It is placed on a building like so. Use resource detector. Silicon. Sure. Detect. Nearest unmanned silicon detected to the north. Okay. Just north. That's all we get. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Do you know what I would like to do before I head out? I would quite like to extract these mysterious rocks because I'd quite like to get movement speed. A movement speed bonus if I can. Every single second that I am moving at a faster rate means that I am saving time. I need to also go and... Tell you what, hold on. Terraforming... Yeah, terraforming package. Obtained from space via rockets. Okay, if we need to go to space for rockets, there is a way that we can go to space via rockets. It means... Hold on. No, it means that we need to build a rocket platform. Right? And that is... Buildings, base tech, consumables, skybase. Yeah, skybase terraforming. So we need to get this. We need to get a rocket platform, which means that we need computer chips, which I think we need for drones anyway. So we're going to need to get some computer chips which are made with silicon and copper wire. That's fine. Steel beams. I've not figured out how to make steel beams yet, but that's okay. We will get there. Cargo drones. Yep, I'm pretty sure they are computer chips and aluminum plate. Okay, computer chips are literally just copper wire and silicon. That is great. We're okay doing all of that sort of stuff. And then rocket tier 1, we're going to be able to make all of that happen. I'm pretty confident. Repair drones, gas dispersion drones, all of the above, we should be fine for. Right, how many special supercharged gems do I have? Oh, I can get myself a health boost. I'll take it, actually. I'll take the health boost. Won't matter, obviously, until I recharge my health, but that's okay. Mining tier 4. Yeah, I would love more movement speed, but alas, was not to be. No worries. Oh, I also need to build a DNA processor, but I'm pretty sure that I need silicon in order to do that as well. I've not checked the location for coal, but we will get that done later. Right, so north is just beyond this copper. I gotta confess, I did not see any coal when I was up here last, or silicon when I was up here last, but I'm quite well positioned to take advantage of this area. Is that silicon over there? Let's go and have a little look-see. Ooh, that looks quite handily like silicon. Let's go and extend our zipline, shall we? And you know the great thing about being up here? I've got a charging platform, so I am ready to go on a nice little expedition, which is kind of great. Right, extend the zipline. Let's go and build over to our next little outpost over next to silicon. And it's literally just that simple. Fantastic. Didn't even take me very long to get out here. So we build this. We build this. We build a drone control tower. That's the zip line, which is not what I'm after. Build a drone control tower here. We actually only have enough for one outpost, but silicon is still useful anyway. That's fine. Let's go and tell you what. Let's go and build a logistical storage facility, like right here. Yeah, it's good. Go and do that. And yep, thank you. Let's go and build that right there. 50% charge. It's okay. I'm gonna hop back to here. Grab this, and then yeah, you know what? I could actually just use this drone system, but I might as well just use the next one because I need to probably just check on what's going on in the silicon direction anyway. So that's fine. I am super keen to collect all of these very, very juicy looking rocks, but I'll do that in a little bit. Right, silicon to here. That's what we like to see. Let's not make the mistake of getting too few this time. Then we're gonna go from here. Oops. Here down to too far from base. Okay, well that's fine. We can get the other one to do it. That's fine. We can get the other drone control system to make that happen. But four going across there is absolutely fine. Maybe even sort of closer to overkill than I would anticipate. Also, I think there's another resource deposit over there. There's got to be something. I'm gonna head on right over to here, drop down here. Great. Doing this and straight in from there, right over to here. Yep, come on. There. Make sure that we're running with 4. And then change this route. And honestly, increase this capacity to 4. Increase this... Leave that at 2. Okay, because I don't have any more. But actually, I'll tell you what, actually. Delete this route. Delete this route. And the reason that I want to delete this route is... This is going to be where we bring in... You know what? Delete that route as well. Let's optimize this. Because we can absolutely have 2 on that route over there. Then we just take everything back over to here. And in this logistical storage, we're going to use that as like a little interstitial point. Little interstitial transmit point that we're going to be able to move stuff across to, and then sort of closer to the full factory, we're going to have a more substantial area. Now, I am bringing in silicon now, so that should allow me to get this done quite quickly, but I'm going to get you over here. Great. Do I have any drones? I've got one singular drone. I'm going to need more drones. I am absolutely categorically going to need more drones. Mysterious rock. Still no joy. Still no joy getting anything more. Right, use zipline. And... Actually, no, hold on. I need to do it with this facility here. Yeah, so you... Over to here. Great. Cargo drones available. Oh, I've got plenty. We'll do 2 for now. Then we'll get you into there. We will set the item. Copper ore. Yep. Set the item copper ore. And we'll just have 1. I think that's absolutely fine. And then silicon is coming across here perfectly. And then we need to build another... We need to build another factory. Yeah, we need to build another factory that just makes computer chips. And then we need to make one that makes cargo drones. Cool. So we will get 1. And we will get 2. Brilliant. Build a factory. Build a factory right over here. Very nice. And build one right over there. Very nice. And then computer chips are going to be made like so. And then cargo drones are going to be made like so. Amazing. We don't really have the goods to automate this process yet. I can do that in there. So computer chip's going to need at minimum 2 cargo drones, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I have 2 cargo drones, but that's okay. We'll give it a shot. So copper wire. Yep. There. To there. 1. Sure. Computer chip to there is going to be 1. Computer chip is also going to have here to here, and then that's going to be set to silicon, which actually doesn't need processing, which is really, really nice. Not enough drones in the inventory. Well, we're not gonna be able to do that, but that's okay because that gets us like 90% of the process there. Storage, we'll just take silicon out here, and we'll plop this into the computer chip factory, like so. So, copper bars. How many copper bars do we actually have? We've got none. Required input of X, and we do not have anywhere near X. So this is why I need to do... This is why I need to do a little bit of route changing, I think. Yeah, so this... How many do we have? We've got too many drones here. We honestly just need 1 drone there. That is fine. I would like to check how many... Hold on. Can we get... We get 4 drones on this route? Yeah, I think we're kind of undercooking how much... I think we're kind of undercooking how much stuff we've got in there. So we need to scale that up. Is there any other route that I would like to change? I mean, bauxite to iron. Cut back on that. 1 there. 4 there. That seems reasonable, but I think we can still maybe trim that off just a little bit. It's fine. Then let's... Oops. There we go. Redo this. Make sure that we set it to silicon. 1 is absolutely fine. No big deal. And then cargo drones should be sorted. I'm going to increase that to 5. And then I'm going to go and increase that to 5 as well. Is that going to be enough? Seems like we're taking rather a lot of silicon across here. And not a lot of copper. I worry about that because that just means that we've got a lot of silicon waiting to be moved across here. Which is fine, or it will be fine in the future. It's not fine at the moment when we clearly need more. Right, DNA processor. I need 8 computer chips, which again, we will have. Dust storm warning. How are my buildings doing? I probably need to be a little bit more attentive to these buildings. Also, oh good, we're starting to transport copper. That's nice. Oh, there's a cargo drone just waiting around here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the copper out manually. And I'm going to go and head back across. Now, I really, really, really need cargo drones. I need cargo drones for everything. I really, really do. Doink that in there. How many power cells do I have? I probably have... I don't even really have that many power cells. I kind of want to disconnect this connection over here for now. Because power cells are important, but I do kind of need computer chips a bit more. Computer chips are kind of easy to make. They're only 2 copper wire, whereas power cells are 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there are 4. So that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Right, yeah, we will make everything. We will make everything in a large enough quantity. Fantastic. We're starting to assemble the cargo drones. That's great to see. I don't have the plates being automated yet. And I do want to get that done. Just with 1. Just with 1. Great. Look at this. It's working like an absolute dream. Working like an absolute flippin' dream. Okay, so what I am conscious of, right, is that I need to try and get as many cargo drones as I possibly can. This is great. We're already starting to get loads more. I need to update my old cargo routes, specifically the ones that supply copper and silicon, so that we can increase capacity. The longer ones, and there is actually a stat for measuring this, but I've not really... I've kind of just eyeballed how many how many items per minute need to be everywhere. But there is a stat that is available to me, you know, the number of items that are able to be transported per minute. So we probably just need to update everything. Probably just need to update everything that is currently doing the long distance journeys. But this is looking good. This is looking good. Right. Whilst we are waiting for all of the cargo drones to be assembled, I think we are going to try and get myself get another miner. Drone control tower, we've already got one, so that'll be plentiful for now. Power cells, ironically enough, I do kind of need more of them. Yoink. There you go. It's good. Withdraw all of those. And we'll make another geothermal plant. Now, what did I need? I needed... Was it coal? I'm sure it was coal that the video game was trying to get me to make. Let's have a look. Silicon and coal. There we go. And I think it is on that plateau that I mentioned earlier. Mini logistical storage. I think I'm only going to need one, but I'm going to build a second one just in case. Aluminium frames. I love the fact that this is here. This is really, really handy. Again, I probably should buffer, but I've kind of got like a natural buffer just in every single building at the moment, which is honestly all that I really need. I will build a drone view constructor. That can be useful. Factory, don't need a factory. Geothermal, too many logisticals, and I'll build, yeah, a few zipline towers as well. Before I go, I'm going to pick up any cargo drones that have been manufactured, of which there's 10. Amazing. And then I think we're just going to sort of hop on our way. The other thing that I'm going to go and do, since I'm going past, I am going to check what's going on here. Access storage unit. Okay, that's great. There's nothing in storage. That's absolutely, completely fine. Then I'm going to go and check on this storage unit, and I'm also going to check on the mine, because basically I don't want to have any... Yeah, okay, so that's a bad sign, but a good sign. It means that we can adapt. How many resources do we have here? 51 and 35. Okay, so what we really need to do is we really... we'll do it over at this facility over here. We really need to pump up pretty dramatically the number of drones that we have on this route right here. And then on to the next one over there. So at the moment, you can see distance-based capacity, items per minute is 7. The max is 40. I think we want to go up to like, yeah, 14. I think that's completely fair. And then... what was that? So that's up to 20 items per minute. And then this one will also try and hit 18. I mean, it's kind of close. It's close enough anyway. But the point is that... tell you what, let's maybe drop that by 1. Drop it by 2. Yeah, drop it by 1. And then you up to 20. Okay, so that will allow us... that will allow us to... I think, much better capture all of the value that we're getting from this. Items per minute is only 5, but that's okay. Items per minute is 10. So we're doing like 15, and we've got capacity for 19. So that's pretty good. So that basically means that each and every resource that we now send is going to find a home here. Great. Coal. I wonder, can I extend a zip line? Now, you see, I can't extend a zip line in multiple directions. Is that a problem? I don't think so. It just means that I need to have a sort of like, you know, new zip line. And besides, having a zip line sort of end near a charge pad, I think is kind of amazing. So this actually works out quite well anyway. Right. Is there a resource down here? I am 90% sure there is, but I could be mistaken. Okay, good. Let's get that built, and then, yeah, rather annoyingly, we need to extend you. Is that coal over there? Is that coal over there? I think it is something. I think that is coal. I think that is coal. And you know what? I'm so confident that I'm just going to build a zipline right up to the front door. You know what? Is this close enough? I think this is actually kind of close enough. Less than 50% charge left. I mean, it looks like coal. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's build you here. build you there. And then build the drone control tower. Build the drone control tower like here. Yeah, that should be good enough. Right, I might be a little bit low on the old juice. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here back to the charging pad. Thankfully, ziplines only use charge at 50% capacity, so, or 50% utilization, so we might actually just be all right. I am probably going to head back down to the main base because I think I'm going to need some more cargo drones for this next bit of development anyway, so we might as well do that. And also gives me a good opportunity just to have a little look at how many resources are coming through here. This is good. I'm going to drop down now, see if we have a backlog. We've got a backlog of nothing. That is great. So the capacity of this line, because it is so short, must be a huge number of items per minute, relatively speaking. Let's just double check that. So this line right here, items per minute is 20. Brilliant. This number of items per minute is 10. We might end up finding ourselves in a situation where we have too little silicon, but given that the silicon to the first storage location has a maximum capacity of 5 items per minute, I think we will be good in perpetuity for silicon being fed into the computer chip facility, which is kind of great. Okay, next thing that I want to check is how many cargo drones do I have waiting for me? Oh boy. Okay, only 8. That's a little bit anticlimactic, not gonna lie. A little teensy, tiny little bit anticlimactic. How are we doing over here? Okay, that maybe speaks volumes, actually. Because I think that is telling me that this copper wire, drone capacity is 20 per minute. This is 10. Computer chip. Why are you not operating computer chip factory? It is silicon. Okay. So it's actually silicon that is the issue. So you know what I said about, oh, we've got plenty of silicon kicking around? We don't. We don't. We need more silicon. That's fine though. Hey, look, at least we know, right? Like that's absolutely categorically the main thing. I've got my 8 drones. I don't know if 8 drones are going to be enough to do the journey of coal. We'll see. I suppose we can always just start with... We can always just start with, like, a little bit of coal for now, and then we will scale it up as we go. I do want to fix the silicon issue as a priority, though. Like, that should be dealt with. I can do it through this drone hub here, though, which I will do. There we go. And let's grab this. Let's crank this up to... Sure. 10. Yeah. That seems fine. Right. Let's at least get basic coal transportation sorted. The good news is we're probably going to be able to get away with just one facility. I think we will have to build it like here. Right, let's try one there. Good. Excuse me. There we go. Zipline. And then we're going to hop off right over here. Nice. In the middle of nowhere. And then we will grab this. Right on over to here. And we'll do it with 1. Literally 1 item per minute. It's hardly amazing, but it's fine. Okay. Too far from base. That's okay though. We can just do that with the other facility. This is going to be a flippin' miserable little experience for a while, but hey, it's going to fix itself. It's going to fix itself soon. Can I get some mysterious rocks? I need some of the silicon to start filtering through. So, yeah, I'd love to get some mysterious rocks on my long walk back. I say long walk back. Walk back to the copper processing area. Still no mysterious crystal things. Wonder what the percentage chance is that I grab them. Seems like I'm getting a lot of debris, but not a lot of anything else. No matter. Right. So, I have got... There we go. One drone, which I will put into service. Yoink. From there, right on over to here. That's a bit of a long route, to be honest. 1 item per minute, honestly, that's kind of to be expected, but that's okay. This is looking great. We can now, yeah, deal with 19. I think that's fine. And you know what I think the best thing is? I suspect strongly that by the time that I check back in on my cargo drone production, I think we're going to have a few more cargo drones waiting. Well, the proof is going to be in the pudding. Let's hop on down. What have we got? 13. Things you love to see. Yeah, looks like that has had a very, very positive impact on production by just sort of tweaking those values ever so slightly. Let's also go and heal up right up to max. That's good. Right, so with these additional cargo drones, what is it that I want to do? Well, I will tell you. I'd like to get coal sorted. I also want to get steel sorted. Now, I've not looked at steel production yet, but I would wager, yep, there you go, it's going to require coal. So that is completely fine, completely to be expected. I think I can start. I think I can start doing a very, very small amount of coal production, steel production. So we've got iron bars here, which I still am really enjoying just having available to me. But we can have, and we will have, multiple different mines that are going to be servicing this iron ore deposit. That's really, really important. That means that we can continue to have that little buffer. Let's go build 4 factories. It's fine. We can continue to have that little buffer zone. And then we can kind of create like a little... There we go. Little staging area. And then for this factory right over here, we're going to have iron... No, hold on. It was... What was the recipe for steel? Was it iron ore, or was it processed iron? Steel bar, iron ore, coal. There's 2 coal as well. Gosh darn it. Copper bar, we're making aluminum, or aluminium bar, we're making steel beams is 2 steel bars. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go back. Let's grab this. Let's go and get iron ore into there. It's good. Yeah, 1 is fine, to be honest. We're not going to get a whole load of steel coming through here anyway. And then this into there. Set the item to be coal ore only. And 5, yeah, we'll leave it at that, because to be honest, there's not going to be much space for anything else. I'm going to go and crank this up to 31. Sure. I'm going to go crank this up to 25. That's great. We're just going to try and get even more resources squeezed out of this network. And, you know, eventually, at some point, coal will start... Can I... Ooh, too far. Coal will start being transported. It is just going to take a little bit of... It's just going to take a little bit of time. I'm probably going to head back up, actually, and get myself... Oh, that's so good. Look at that. Because of all of the silicon coming through now, we are really starting to see everything come together. That is real nice. Okay, so 16 computer chips in order to get the rocket launch platform up and running. Well, we still need to get steel, but I think it's maybe a decent idea that we start collecting computer chips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a storage facility right over here, a mini logistical hub, and then I'm going to take a computer chip. Ooh, excuse me. Computer chip from there right over to here, and we'll just have one drone, so it's not going to have like a lot of impact, but basically hopefully every other computer chip we're now going to be logging. Yeah, hopefully 1 in every 2 will be logged. Mutated tropical DNA, that's nice. That's nice. Get that in there. And then scoot back up. And then let's just absolutely pog out. That is a technical term, by the way. Also, where's the copper? Where the heck is the copper? Oh, the copper's coming. Great. Let's pog out the coal routes here. Drop off. And head back. We literally just need to make one single adjustment to this facility over here. It is a little bit of a long route, I realize, but I mean, there's pretty much nothing that we can do about that. It's kind of just the way that it is. Right. Increase this up to 10 items per minute. It's pretty decent. We're going to need at least that in order to make it work. And let's increase you up to 8 items per minute. Sure. To be fair, I could probably just crank that down by 1. Crank that up by 1. And now we've got like a matching number in, matching number coming out. It's not perfect because honestly, that's only going to get us like 4 bits of steel per minute. But I actually think that that might end up being enough. Also, what is that? Is that a purple crystal over there? That's a new type of crystal that I am not sure that I know about. Ooh, interesting. And in fact, it looks like there's quite a lot over here. No, I don't want to check out the drone route. We are off the map. I could probably do with changing that. Radioactive crystal T1. I needed this, actually. Explore the remaining low elevations to find the radioactive crystal T1. Okay, that was unbelievably fortuitous. Let's go and yoink 3 of these things. Mostly because I can only see 3 right now. Oh, holy cow, there's loads. There's loads. 50% charge. I need to be very, very careful where I am, to be honest. This feels dangerous. But that's okay. I think we will be fine. Ugh. Okay, let's stop running, just to be on the safe side. I'm not gonna, as much as it's tempting, all of these mysterious rocks I'm very interested in, but I need to be really careful now, because this could be curtains. I think we'll be okay, though. The zipline is an absolute flippin' life hack. Charge almost empty? I know. I'm acutely aware. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I should probably have extended the zipline to, like, somewhere over the charging pad so that then I can get immediately to the end and then just jump on. Oh, not even a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my flippin' mind. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. How are we doing over here? We have got loads and loads of resources. Coal I've just sorted, so that's going to come out on the top, which is quite nice. Yeah, we can... No, we can't. We can't increase that. That's fine. That's fine. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. We will not worry about that. If I need to increase the number of drones that I have working on this route, then I will. The good news is... Oh, hold on. Oh, I was going to say the good news is that this route should still have ample capacity to supply all of the resources that we need. I am now starting to maybe think that we do not have the ample capacity that we require. Okay, well, the good news is we will have some more cargo drones here. Whether or not it's going to be enough, that's the real question. Let's go and see. Let's go and crank you up to the max. So max is 40. That's a bit annoying, to be honest, isn't it? Okay, there we go. So that's maximum capacity on both routes. I think that's a good decision. I think that's a good decision, but we're pretty much limited by the amount of copper, silicon, and coal that we can bring in. We might, however, have started making just a few steel bars. Nope. Wishful thinking. Stored input. We've got 1 iron. We've got 1 iron ore. Do we have... Yeah, we got 1 on there. We got 1 on there. Restricted item. For coal. Ah, there we go. Here comes the coal. Brilliant. 5 items per minute. That is completely fine. It does take a little bit of time for everything just to sort of filter down here, but when it does, It's kind of great. Here we go. Let's get a second drone on that supply line. Okay, and then that's going to get me steel. That's going to get me steel bars. Now, I need, in order to make a rocket platform, I'm going to need, what are they called? The steel beams? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, there to there. We don't have enough drones. We don't have drones. No problem. I'm assuming, by the way, that steel beams are literally just, yeah, steel bars. Perfect. And how many do we get? How many do we get? I don't know how many. I don't know how many we get. Two gets one? Is that it? So I need like 64 steel beams in order to get everything to work. Also, we need to start repairing like everything here. This is not good. Not good at all. Alright. Yoink. There to there. Cool. Well, that's fine. So steel beams can now start construction, which is good. It's not... I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy at how slow that is going to be, but that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. It is fine. Can we do some repairs, by the way? Do we need to do some repairs? I feel like we kind of do. Like to this soil factory over here. Repair mode. What needs a repair? 20 HP per second. We can apply different levels of plate to each of these things. Sure. I will just give everybody a little bit of a top up. Kind of sucks that we're still in a storm, so anything that I repair is basically just gonna go straight out the window, but that's okay. I can view some warnings. These are old legacy warnings. I don't particularly care about dealing with them, so that's fine. Right. Get more stuff replanted. That is great. The other thing that I was going to check is, what did I need for a DNA processor? Storm defense system. Ooh, yeah. We can now start making that because we've got steel beams. Elevator shaft, a lamp. Meh. Temperature display. Also meh. DNA processor. Ooh, 8 computer chips. I should have 8 computer chips. 22 computer chips. Amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so DNA processor. We can at least get the DNA processor built with some of these frame pieces. There we go. And DNA processor. Let's build you. And let's replace, I don't know, the charging pad for now. That's fine. Let's put you here. And then let's see. Let's see what we can do. So I think it was at 16. 16 deposit. Okay, we need power cells. That's fine. And then we need DNA mutations. Next process mutation in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Total time left is 10 minutes. Okay, so it takes time to process each individual mutated DNA. Is each mutated DNA going to give us a plant? I don't know, but I guess we will wait and see. And I don't really think that there's any reason for me to stop growing the plants, at least for now, which is okay. This is all looking really, really good. I don't think there's anything that is super pressing. I mean, we're building the rocket platform slowly but surely. I would quite like to maybe set up a new base of operations over by the radioactive tier 2 crystals. Like, that's maybe something to do. 7 steel beams. Steel beams are coming along real nice. Yeah, I would definitely like some more of those. I've got 3 zipline towers. I tell you what I'd like to do. Let me see if I can try and build a charging pad. I've got 27 charge gems. Heck yeah. That's what we like to see. Let's go and build charging platform, elevator. No. Aluminum plate. Yeah, I have plate, and I will use it. Withdraw all. Gives the video game something to do. Produce me some more resources. Thank you very much. Charging platform. I will create 1. I will create a 2nd. Marvelous. Right. Little mini adventure. I'll catch up with you when I am in the land of radioactive crystals. This is rather pleasant, isn't it? This is very, very nice. Okay. So, we don't know what's over there yet. That's fine. Let's go and extend this zip line over here, I think. I don't really think there's any reason why we shouldn't keep on extending it, like just as far as we possibly can. Go over to there. That's good. This time here. Let's do this. I don't know where I'm going to put the charging pad yet. That's TBD. Radiant gem, charge gem, etc. Mysterious rock. Come on. Give me a flippin'... Give me something better than just debris. I have a feeling that I'm going to need... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Supercharged gem at long last. I have a feeling that I'm going to need more debris soon, because we can make a large planter. I have that recipe. I've not done anything with it yet, but I feel like I'm going to need it. Okay, we could definitely go further. It's just about line of sight. Okay, what about up here then? Yeah, sure. We do that. And then, yeah, I think we just want to get as far down into this valley as we can. Good. Charge almost empty. Probably should try and build a charge pad here in just a second. But I'm being greedy. Okay. It's fine. Build. There we go. Easy peasy. And then deconstruct. Oh. Okay. No, I'll leave this here then. That's fine. It's actually perfect. It's fine. Okay, what do we got out here? We can extend. Oh, I lost my health there. Why did I lose my health there? Is it thanks to the radioactivity here? Huh, it could very well be. Yeah, this seems not ideal. What's... Oh, this feels... Yeah, this feels bad here. I am honestly not sure. Okay, well... Yeah, there's something with this area, and I think this is actually, ironically, I've managed to position my... charging platform just at the edge of it? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. This is funky. Let's... Or maybe it's just the... Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's just the storm. Because there is technically a storm here, but I don't know what... I don't know what else it could be. Right. If I could get another mysterious rock that has a supercharged gem in, I'd be really, really happy. Okay. Let's go. Get out of here. Come on. Here we go. Zipline. I don't think those buildings are losing damage, by the way. I think that's... I think those buildings are immune to damage, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'm happy with this new route. This is real swell. It's real swell. And I would like to stop off here and grab some... There we go. Grab some bits and bobs. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then let's head on out of here. Yeah, I wonder what the dust-resistant crystals are used for. I don't think I've come across anything yet that does indeed use them. I don't particularly care, but I suppose it is something that we can consider. Right. Good stuff. I think we are just about ready to make the rocket platform, don't you? I think so. I think so. Let's head on back. Good variety. Coal, copper, silicon coming across. Literally 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what we'd like to see. That's great. Everything is working perfectly. Cargo drones. Yep, I'll go and grab some more cargo drones, which I should think that there is a large number of. That is brilliant. I'm up to 29 cargo drones. We've got some factories. That's looking great. I'm sure we will have a plentiful number of computer chips, which we absolutely do. And then steel beams. Now, this is where I think things might get a little bit more complicated. Steel beams are... We're probably not going to have enough. It's close. It's close. 23 out of 32. Annoying. Annoying, but not necessarily the end of the world. Do I have any coal here? No, I could probably go and grab a bit of coal, actually. Let's go and do that. Well, coal has been secured. Let's go and pop this into steel bar manufacturing. What did I get? I got 13. I mean, not a huge amount, but that's enough for, what, 7 bars? 7 bars will work out to 3 steel beams. Wow, that's actually kind of pathetic. But to be fair, it's coming along nicely. And those 3 steel beams, that'll pretty much get us there. And then a rocket launch platform. I mean, I'm not complaining. But what do we do? What do we do with the terraform material package? Destabilize temperature, stabilize temperature by 30. Increase global temperature, increase pH. Oh, we can change the multiplier in order to do more or less. Interesting. Oh, how's my DNA processor doing? How is the DNA processor doing? I suppose I could get a second DNA processor if I wanted to. Yep, deposit all. Next process mutation, total time. Output. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so tropical bush. We've got that. Small palm. I'm gonna do it. Can be planted in planters or deposited in terraform plant engines. 16 samples are required. And also a small glowing plant. Let's see if we can try and get both of these planted. Now, I think the palm might require... Can I go into... Hold on. It's position number 9. C is terrain planting mode. Oh, look at that. Cool. Because, of course, now I can grow. Now I can grow this in the environment. Cool. Whereas I don't think I would be able to do... this with, for example, the small growing plant. Go to 9. Oh, it says suitable terrain, to be fair. Well, okay. Let's maybe plant it in the planter first. There we go. And then the palm. Let's see. Small palm. Okay, small palm can grow in here as well, so that's fine. Nothing else in the output that I'm really that bothered about. DNA, deposit all. We'll just keep that queued up as much as we possibly can. Fine. No issues with any of that. We are good with it. Hey, that is exactly the right, well, almost exactly the right number of resources that we need in order to build a rocket launch platform. Let's go and build it. So, it's in Skybase. There we go, 3216. Easy peasy. And we can go and head up to see what we need to do. I think rocket tier 1, we're going to need this. What do I need for a gas canister? Oh, easy. So if I'm going to need the gas canister, right, I'm just going to go and preemptively get, I think it was frames, wasn't it? It was frames into here. 1 is fine. Exit drone overview. Gas canister. Love it. Beautiful. Okay. We're probably going to make a couple. You know what? Let me just take all these 64 and then put you in there. Yeah, that's good. I have got loads and loads of these frames. So, with a gas canister... we might actually be able to automatically assemble... Oh, no, we can't. Not yet automatable, because the radioactive crystals are not buildable. We can produce the gas canister, though. I think I'll make 2 rockets for now. Yeah, okay, let's go and make 2 rockets, and then I'll take those rockets upstairs. 1, 2... So this is the rocket power cell, which I have 16 in my inventory. Well, now 14 in my inventory, but I was given them. I don't actually have them to work yet. Deposit any plants into the terraform engine. Skybase, use your produced materials to do a couple of 5x stabilized atmospheres. Stabilizing the temperature will allow storms to form and destabilize the persistent metal storm layer. Flippin' heck. Okay, that's a bit confusing for me, but that's fine. Right, let's keep on growing. And let's harvest you. Great. And then replant you. That's very nice. Okay, so on the planting front, we're doing quite well. Tropical bushes, who cares about tropical bushes? I really don't. I really don't care that much. I will heal up because I need to, frankly. But That's okay. Right, it's time to go back upstairs. Time to go back upstairs to the... to the sky base. So we're at 49. That is yikesy. That is real yikesy. Right, so first things first. Build the rocket launch platform. Oh, we don't want to be building it here. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, it's large, as you might expect, of a rocket launch platform. Manage rocket launch platform. Tier 1 rockets. Adds. And add. We'll add 2 of them. Current mission time left is 3 minutes. So where's the rocket? Does the rocket launch from the top? Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. No. 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 Okay, it launches from there. Good. I'm glad that I can see it. I am unhappy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. I'm unhappy that I can't see it. Repair plates? No, I don't need repair plates. I need plates. Slopes. I think I can extend here with slopes. Yeah, I can. I can also just extend with normal plates, and I probably should just do that. Either way, we don't need to worry about seeing the rocket launches. I mean, I want to, but I mean, we don't have to. Deciduous info. We don't need any other info here. And then what we are looking for is the terraform material package. So this stuff is going to be gathered from the... It's going to be gathered from the rocket flights here. Okay, great. Let's teleport back downstairs. Marvelous. Let's head on out the front. Do I need to do anything as a matter of priority? I don't think so. Let's go check out my missions. I think it's mostly... Ooh, tall palm. That's new. Small palm, tall palm. Could be planted in planters or deposited here. I will take this. Plant some more. Small palm. Tall palm. Let's see if we can try and get a tall palm planted in here. Yeah, find an empty large planter. That's kind of what I thought. So a large planter is made using... What is it? Large planter is 3 soil. Well, that's okay, because I've been... There we go. Collecting loads and loads of debris, which I can use to make... Did I plant this many? I can't remember if I planted this many, many things, many bushes. But hey, at least we can grow them now. That's kind of nice. I think we can actually grow all tropical stuff, but don't quote me on that. We will see in due course. Right, 3 soil, thank you very much. The rest of the soil can just stay in there. I will yoink this for a large planter. It's good. Go put this down here. This is going to be a whole base chunk, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's alright. Plant the tall palm in there. Things you love to see. Love it. And another one. We've got a tropical tree just waiting for me right in here. That's great. I will plant more mutations. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good to me. Do I have enough soil? Probably do, actually. A tropical tree, I imagine, will grow in a big planter. So let's make another big planter. Let's do it. I mean, you'd imagine that a tree would grow in a big planter. Tropical tree. Cool. Hold and plant. Tropical tree. Sure. Okay. Looking good. We need, what, 16? 16 of each. Okay. I do like the fact that we are now basically cultivating all of the tropical plants at once. I say all the tropical plants at once. There's 8 tropical plants, I think, and we've got, what, 5 either in growth stages or already dealt with. The tropical bush we've done. Ooh, rocket mission is just completed. How do I... There we go. Access the rocket platform to retrieve collected materials. Add more rockets to the platform to keep missions running. All right, let's go and take a look at what's going on upstairs. Okay, we're up here. Let's see what we can get. Outputs. 3 terraform material packages. Ooh, and graphite. What did I need graphite for? I needed graphite for the rocket power cells. That was the only part that I didn't have access to. Okay, so there's like an element of continuity that we can get. And then if I go into terraform, we do stabilize platform, predict terraforming rating 5%. So if we destabilize the temperature, that's going to leave it the same. However, if we do this, then it will work out. We can do this. There's nothing stopping us from stabilizing the temperature by 6 degrees. It's just not going to have that much of an impact. So we might as well wait until we've got 10 packages together, because we've got 3 at the moment. That's fine. Okay. Well, good news. That's all looking perfect. I am very happy with how that is all coming together. Yeah, I am also even more happy with how this is all coming together too. Cool. Probably worth building another couple of rockets. Not frame, plate. Yep. Let's draw all. Nice. I'll build as many rockets as I kind of need to, which, to be honest, is quite a lot. Yeah, I need a lot of rockets. Let's draw all. Great. And make more. I think I will be limited by the crystals in this case. Or indeed plates. You know what? Doesn't really matter for me. Either way. Right, yoink this. And you back in. Yoink this. Yep. And you back in. Great. And I'm getting more mutated DNA, which is just fantastic. Things you love to see. Plants are coming down. Plants are going in. This is all working out really, really well. So, what is it that I need to try and do? I literally just need to get more rocket launches sorted. So, I've got 5 rockets. I'll go and put them into the rocket launch site, and then I will be back with you when we have got 10 of the terraform material packages to work with. Interestingly, I harvested one of the glowing plant bushes, actually, and got this mutated exotic DNA, which I think is going to be the next type of... Thank you. The next type of DNA that I'm going to need to get a hold of. What do we need? Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. So we got a lot of tropical DNA, which is great. I love the fact that I'm getting a lot of the tropical stuff. Have we got any more? A spiky bush, that's new. Small Pam, yep, we've got the small Pam already. That's nice. The tall Pam, we've got the tall Pam already. Spiky bush is brand new indeed. Let's go and deposit that all in there. Warning for dust storm. Well, I would love to do something about that, but unfortunately I can't do much about it. Do we have the ability to get a repairatron? Storm defense system. Repair drone. How do I make a repair drone? Could very well be similar to a cargo drone. Let's go and figure that out, shall we? 50. Repair drone is literally iron bar in a computer chip, as opposed to plates in a computer chip. Well, you know what? Let's continue that being cargo drones, and then I'll get computer chip from here into here. Just one. That's fine. Yeah, I realize that's maybe a little bit of a large demand in our computer chip situation, but that's okay. That goes there. Iron bars. Iron bars are from here. Go. Right on over to there. And let's get 2. Sure. That's actually completely fine. No big deal at all. We can even put some iron bars in here right now. And you know what? I can even get some computer chips in there. Like so. Good. Okay, so 8. That will get me 8 repair drones. And that means that we can actually basically get a storm defense system over here, which would be kind of nice. How do I make the repair station, though? Okay, I don't know how we do that. Small harvester. How do I make that? Computer chip tier 2. That would be great to allow me to get resources harvested automatically. I think we're going to need... Oh, that's actually quite easy. That's actually really easy. Graphite and copper wire. And I have graphite. I have a supply of graphite now. Okay, well... Okay, couple of things that I want to do here. First, give me a new factory. Give me a new factory. Weather station, no. Network tower, no. Scrap processor, lightning tower. Can I not repair? Oh, the storm defense system repairs as well. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Good. Fine. Spiky bush. Oh, I can't put it back in now. Made a mistake there. Made a mistake there. Oh. One mutation in inventory. Why is... Oh, we need power cells. Ah, see, my inventory is too rammed. Use one of these to repair. That's great. Let's go and grab power cells. Good. Withdraw 64 of them. That's kind of nice. And I don't know, like 32. There we go. That's plenty. That is plenty. Tropical bushes. I do not need tropical bushes at all. I do need steel beams, though. Steel beams are required for the defense system that will allow repair drones to operate effectively. Rocket power cells. I don't need rocket power cells. The rocket launch system should be operating upstairs. Should still be ongoing. Right. You 8 repair drones. Yep. Go and grab this. Repair drones. This is a good-looking factory. This is a good-looking factory. Right. And then harvest this. If we can't harvest, that tells me that I'm not going to get mutated DNA. It tells me that I'm going to get exotic DNA, which is very, very nice indeed. What was I going to use the factory to build? Hold on. I was going to check something. I was going to place the factory down to place tier 2. Right. Let's place down the factory over here. Great. Then let's jump into this mode. Copper wire over to here. Just one. That's fine. Then we set this to do that. Great. I will put in my 14 graphite, and that's going to at least get me a couple. And more importantly, it frees up a little bit of inventory space, which is quite nice. Means that I can get around to harvesting this bad boy over here. Oh, we just get some small PAMs. That's fine. Small glowing plants. I need to get more glowing plants. I don't need any more small PAMs. We are completely okay with that. And these are the tall PAMs. And then these are the tropical trees. Good. Okay, so we're kind of doing a lot of different things at once. But it is all working. So we will build... where is it gone? We'll build a large harvester, or in fact, a small harvester. Automatically harvests from small planters. Eesh, okay, I want a large one. A bulk constructor. Maybe worthwhile getting that. Storage unit. Yeah, I kind of absolutely need a storage unit. A chest, as you might refer to it. I have got too much junk in my inventory, and I was kind of hoping that I would be able to survive without getting one of these, but I think I've come to the conclusion. That's why, by the way, I placed down that ramp all the way over there. I definitely need to just place down this junk. Sure. Okay. Crystals? Yeah, get rid of the crystals for now. I'll be fine. Let's get you deposited into there. Anything new? Another spiky bush. Take it, I guess. Tropical bushes. Don't really feel the need to take them out of storage at this moment in time. Right, why are my rockets not landing? They should be landing fairly regularly. Oh, I had an extra rocket in there. Okay, what have we got? Anything of interest? Ooh, very, very much of interest here. Okay, so now that we are ready... Are we ready to stabilize? I think we're ready to stabilize. 5 gas dispersion drones, which I think are reusable. I hope they're reusable anyway. Set the terraform engine. Let's go and do it. Okay, temperature is stabilized by 30 degrees Celsius. Dust fog in the lower latitudes has disappeared. That's great. That means that we're probably not going to get damaged too much. Metal store minimum altitude increased by a bit. Average terraform rating increased as well. Great. Okay, these are not renewable. Annoying. But we are now at 10%, which is kind of good. Anything up here? No. Nothing up there. Sadness. Oh, look! That's the gas dispersion drones. Or at least one of them. Just disappearing off into into the wilderness over there. Oh, very nice. So did this impact every area? I think it might have, actually. Vegetation. Do you know what? I've got small palms. Let's get small palms in there. Let's get... I was going to say, let's get even more tropical bushes in there. That's fine. So terraform, distributes vegetation in the world, currently stored in the vegetation tab. Only doable when it's changed. Sure, we can do that. Vegetation's been redistributed. Amazing. And so now, gas drone platform built. We need a second one. Huh. Okay. I guess we need a second gas drone platform. Not really sure. Stabilize atmosphere. Use your produced materials to do a couple of 5 times stabilize atmosphere. That is okay. Okay, so we need to do a couple. A couple is 2 in my books. How many really is a couple? I don't know. We will have to wait and see. Let's go and get those out there. Nice. 7 replant. 6 replant. Very good. Oh yeah, could I make the drone repair system? Yeah, I can. But to be fair, if the drone repair system actually necessary if I'm gonna need to aircraft port, build and fly aircraft? Oh hell yeah. Yeah, maybe it's not even gonna be necessary if I kind of scared the storms away. That's kind of nice. Coal, copper, silicon. Right, hold on. I need plate, I need radioactive crystals. Sure. Right, I will go and collect all of those. See if we can try and get... well, actually, plate is really easy for me to get. That's fine. It is the radioactive crystals that are going to be a little bit more challenging, but that being said, they're pretty easy. Just a little bit time-intensive to go and grab. So I will go and do that. Oh, there's a purple poplar. Nice. Nice. I'm not going to pick that up right now. We're going to hold on to it. Right. Anyway, back in a jiffy once I have got myself a whole bunch of radioactive crystals. Uh-oh. I'm just happily mining some crystals by myself, and then I get this warning. The ground is shaking. A dangerous storm carrying high levels of radiation has been detected in the forecast. Check your weather map for more details. I mean... Okay. What? Observations? Dust storm, radioactive storm, significantly increasing damage potential. I mean, I am, like, right on the edge here, but does that matter? I mean, I feel like it's not really going to be an issue for me. I mean, I'll just back away. I do want to know what resource that is, though. Maybe I should go and check that out. Yeah, it seems fine here. Seems fine. Do I have enough charge to go over there? I don't think I do. I mean, I'm in a pretty good place with regards to radioactive crystals. So I kind of feel I'll maybe collect a few more radioactive crystals over here. And then I will go and pop across to the other side of that water and see what we've got. Because if I can start, like, extracting whatever it is... Oh, supercharged gem. Nice. I think that's going to be what I need. If it's, like, gold or something, then that would be great. I'd like that a lot. All right, fully charged up. Let's go. I should have plenty of ability to get over there. Do I need to fly, or can I go through water? Alert water damage. There we go. I can just fly. It's fine. It's only marginally more resource intensive. All right, what is this? Is this lithium? It's graphite. Okay, that's good to note. So it did say that I get damaged if I'm over here. I think that leads to the base, by the way. So I think there is a... Oh. Come on, there we go. I think there is a way to quickly get over here, which is fine. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Good. Okay. Are we happy with the number of radioactive crystals that I've got? Oh, crystal that just popped into being over there. I mean, that's 20... That's 26. That's got to be enough, right? I mean, that's going to make me 26 individualized rockets, which is no small number. I think we're happy with that. Let's go back to base. Let's make sure that we are consistently launching rocket missions and consistently getting more terraform materials. Oh, look at this. We got ourselves some trees. These are small palm trees that are just sort of like out in the wild. But they have they've been added since I look at all the bushes as well. Not these ones. Yeah, these I didn't plant any of these. They've just come along since I spread the vegetation. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that, to be honest. That's looking real good. That's looking real good. Okay, what do I want to do? I would like to do this. Do I have enough? Do I have enough inventory space? That is the real question. DNA mutations, small tropical tree. I think that's new, actually. Yeah, deposit all DNA into there. That's fine. Let's go and grab as many rockets as I can. I need more plate, but that's okay. That's why I specifically set plate aside. Also, you know what I'll do? I'll just grab plate from here, and I'll get it into the... Yeah, there we go. That storage facility right over there. Just so that we have, like, a nice little backlog, because I should have computer chips, which is quite nice. Stacking, great. Label, no, I don't care about that. I maybe want a larger storage facility, but we can worry about that later. Right, let's get 6 in there, 7 in there. We are gonna start growing spiky bushes. Go in somewhat of a large quantity, and then I would like to finish out building some more plate. In fact, I should be able to get... How many did I need for a rocket? 16. Yeah, whatever. I need some gas dispersion drones as well. Oh, computer chips and rocket power cells. Yeah, so rocket power cells, we've got rocket power cells. Or we've got power cells, but we don't have a way to get graphite yet. Here's the thing. Turn off temperature. Here's the thing. Where's graphite? I think it's just literally around here. If I could make some zip lines, construct 4. If I could make some zip lines and go and explore that graphite area. My frames are being used up. That ain't good. Increase. Sure. Yeah, I think I would like to get some more graphite. And I think I'd like to automate graphite as well, because then we can automate a lot of stuff, actually. We can get close to automating the production of rockets, which is kind of cool. Let's construct 2 of these. There we go. Iron bars. Let's consolidate a whole bunch of other stuff. I still have all of these repair drones, but again, it feels redundant now that I've gone and done it. We got 8 rockets, which I think is perfect. I would like to get some more plates here. There we go. Let's go and grab 1 more rocket. Amazing. It's good enough. Let's also, so that I don't forget, construct 4 factories. Yeah. So that I don't forget. I'm gonna build some of the process here that I think I'm gonna need. Do I need a second factory? I will. So we are making these computer chips. Not yet automatable. Why is that not yet automatable? It should be automatable. It's entirely automatable. We are making it. We just don't have the graphite yet. So let's set you here. Okay, great. Then let's get drone view constructor. I should just place this down. This is a useful bit of kit. It just allows me to use It just allows me to use drones to sort of see stuff, which is kind of cool. But what I was thinking of doing is getting... Give me a logistical storage with a base. Yeah, give me a logistical storage with a base, please. This is not good. Go throw in aluminium bars there. Clearly, we are in high demand. Everything is in high demand. Gas canisters, we've got to be close. We got to be close to capacity there. Right. I'm trying to do too many things at once, but go tall palm. Great. Great. Fine. And then spiky bushes will be completed as well. Nice. Yeah, what I'm trying to do here is get... I'm trying to liberate this thing right here. Right? I'm trying to liberate this thing and get a... There we go. Logistical storage base instead. So we're going to deconstruct... If I deconstruct this, I'm going to lose probably that stuff that's already in it. I would like a larger... There we go. I'd like a larger storage facility that siphons off computer chips and aluminium. And ideally, I would like that to be connected to my base. There we go. That's not too shabby. But then, with that mini logistical storage facility, we're going to put that over here and use this. So, rocket power cells. Yep, we need graphite for that. We're going to use this as the first stage of the graphite storage. So, graphite can't go in there because I've not yet actually got it. Deposit all. Phenomenal. And go here. Yoink that out there. Yoink that out there. Yoink that out there. And I will very quickly go and get graphite into here. So that gives me rocket power cells, which is quite nice, or at least part of it. And power cells are going to come from here into there. Just one. Absolutely fine. Chuffed with that. I'm losing HP, am I? Do you know what? I think it's time to build... I think it's time to build this. I kind of put it off, but I am going to build it. I'm going to build it now. How big is this going to be? How much coverage is it going to give me? I don't know, but we'll just put it in there. Yeah, because this is close to death. This is really close to death. We don't really want that to be like that. But I will open this up. Status, defense modules. Ooh, don't know how to make that. Don't know how to make that at all. Can I build this next door? See if we can try and make defense modules. How's this looking? You're making rocket power cells? Beautiful. And then you make defense module. Ah. Items per output. Wait, so we need to combine plates and repair drones. Building is critically damaged. It's no longer repairable. You can access the building's terminal to repair it. Which building is that? The computer chip factory. Okay, well, annoying. Repair drones. Yep. Go over to here. Defense modules. One. Yeah. Aluminium plates. Yep. Over to there. One. It's fine. Exit that mode. Here. Rebuild. Ah, it's radiant gems. That's okay. That's actually quite easy, to be honest. Then we go here. Into there. One. Exit drone mode. That will get you defense modules. Status is off at the present moment. I thought it would just kind of like automatically do its thing, but apparently not. Also, this is where the storm is, which is rather annoying. That's fine. Let's add these repair drones so that works. And then we will go around and get some radiant repair gems sorted. There we go. Duration. Fantastic. Okay, so we should now have coverage. Can we see the coverage on the map? We absolutely flippin' can. That is great. So defense systems, that's what we can toggle on and off. Amazing. So, do I have enough radiant gems to repair any of these things? No, of course I don't. Of course I don't. Of course I don't. Oh, we've got loads of stuff coming through now. This is great. This is why I want to make an auto harvester. The auto harvester, which I almost certainly can't build. Tower down. Okay. Yeah. Computer chip 2. Don't really have it. Also, how do we repair stuff? Do we need perform automated repairs for all the buildings within its range? So that it just automatically works and I don't need to supply any repair plates? Okay, well that would be kind of great if that's the case. I would like to go and collect some radiant gems. I'm going to go do that. Then I think I'm going to go head back upstairs and check on the rockets, the rocket situation, which should be coming up for basically entirely done. Also, I want to go and figure out what this... I'm going to figure out what this thing is over here. I think we can, you know. Also, I've still got 4 supercharged gems, which I can do something with. I don't know what, but I guess we'll go and find out. What is this? This doesn't look like a resource of any sort. Hold to extract. I've got space, actually. I've got space in my inventory. Let's go and do this. Highly unstable, it says. Well, that sounds like a challenge. Okay. Ground shakes. Radioactive storm. That's okay. I've got protection. Check your weather map for more details. Yeah, but I've got protection. I got protection in this. Extract. Ancient shard. Right. What does that do? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I will take some more radiant gems. Right. I will go and repair the 2 facilities that need repairing. And then, as I say, I'll do a quick little harvest of plants and then go back upstairs. Just in the little headquarters building, just notice this thing over here. Record discoveries. Let's deposit you in there. What does that do? Current research artifact. Additional artifacts are required to complete research. Okay. Don't know how that works, but I think that's where we put it, which is kind of good. Right, let's get all of the rockets that we currently have added to the system. Let's withdraw all here. That takes us up to 9, unfortunately. Not quite enough, but that's okay. It's fine. And then the other thing that I needed to do... Oh, yeah, I need to produce the gas dispersal drone. That's okay. I think I've made a few of these tier 2 chips as well. And just before I left, I linked up the graphite storage facility to the tier 2 chip area. I'm here to add this. I'm here to add this. Ooh, that's an exotic plant. Nice. Okay, well, we love to see it. I will add some spiky bushes as well. Tropical trees. I'll add some tropical trees to the mix. The small glowing plants. We've already got all of the small glowing plants we need. Tropical bushes. We've already got all the tropical bushes that we need. Yeah, it's great. And then, can I add... No, I was going to say, can I add one more? I cannot add one more. I need to build 5 gas dispersal drones, which is actually really quite easy for me to do. I need to get rocket power cells, but at the moment, rocket power cells are not doing anything. They're just kind of chilling here, so that's all that I need for that. This computer chip is going to be built by graphite, which I have coming in very, very large quantities. I'm just moving it across this line right here that cuts through the drone facility, right on over to the computer chip tier 2 manufacturing site, and there I've got 5. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I'll take 5. I mean, that will get me 2 drones, so it's not really enough, but that's okay. Go and increase the number of cargo drones that I've got on that facility, on that line, and that'll pretty much get us there. The other thing that I did need to build for this, and I'm going to see if I can do it. It's in Skybase. I need to get another drone launch platform. So I'm going to need drones as well as the platform, which is fine. I think I'm going to go and see if I can try and find graphite as well. Yeah. I also am pretty confident that I don't have enough frames coming in. How's this looking? Not looking great, but do I have enough bauxite in here? Yeah, I do. So that means we're just going to max that out to 40. And then we're going to max this out to 40 as well. Okay, not enough drones in capacity, but that's fine. We'll just go and grab some more drones. Cargo drones, I'm pretty sure we will have 64 of. Great. So, salt. Yep, 40. Cool. How much do we actually get? I don't even know how much bauxite we get. Current ore per minute is 10. So that's what we call overkill. Massive overkill. So let's put that down to 13. Sure. And then that can go down to 12. Great. So that will still give me what we need, but yeah, it should be a little bit less. What I will also do is I will also start the process of assembling another manufacturing process. So we'll get another miner. We've got geothermal already, so that should be fine. But I'm basically going to start making more bars. More bars with more bauxite. Good. And oh, I'm low on HP. I'm not low on HP. I am low on what I need to survive and thrive. Right. To there. Let's get 10. There. To there. Above 10. Cool. All right. Let's go get charged up. Hopefully this isn't the walk that kills me. Oh, that was close. I think that was as close as I've really ever been, to be honest. Not ideal. Yoink. Yoink. And I think these tropical trees, we are kind of close to getting what we need. I think I need one more after this, so that should get us everything that we require, which is good. Any more DNA that we need to throw down? Yeah, we'll get 2 more in there. Computer chips tier 2. That's looking great. Oh, I can go and spend my supercharged gems on getting a movement speed upgrade. Absolutely going to do that. 8 steel bars. That's easy to do. That's really easy to do. Still don't know how to get the token packs, but that's okay. 12 charged gems, 8 steel bars. I don't suspect that I actually have any steel bars. Yeah. No, not really. Not really. That's fine. Right. What I would like to do, I would like to go and explore a different quadrant. How do I check? I don't know how to check it, actually. Weather station networking. Yeah, I want to get another one of these. I want to get another network station. I want to get another network station. I think I need a... Ooh, that needs to be... Yeah, bars. There we go. That's better. And then you need to go to there. Cool. Yeah, so we just want to... We want to ramp up frame production. Plate production is actually okay. We are pretty good for that, I think. It's just the other stuff. Yeah, the other stuff that we need. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. This is all looking real good. Yes, so the weather station needs a geothermal gen, which means I need aluminium frames, which is actually, ironically, why I am doing all of this stuff, because... Yeah, the frames keep getting pinched before I can get to them. That's okay, though, because I have a pinch-proof solution. Just connect up to here, connect one drone, and every couple of resources will get delivered to me nice and handily into a very, very large storage solution. And you know what? It's literally just one that I need, I think, right? In order to make a geothermal power generator. That's good. Right, weather station... Weather station. Maybe I can't make a weather station, actually. Network chip. What do I need for a network chip? Gold bar. Can I find gold? Is that a possibility? Gold ore. I need a charge gem, which I definitely have. Let's go and have a look. Right. Gold ore. Nearest gold ore is to the northeast. Acknowledge. Okay. Do I have the goods to maybe go and make that happen? Kinda. Also, this is not ideal. I think I'm going to need to get another... I need to get another facility to produce... go. Facility to produce... what is it? These things. Nice. Do I have any bars on me right now? No. Okay. How likely is it that I'm going to be able to get another weather station up and running? That's the real question, though. The answer is I'm not too sure. I need, at minimum, I need 5 drones. So I think I kind of just want to get that sorted first. I'll take the gas canisters, which are consuming so many of these aluminium frames, which is fine. I'll go get the computer chips. Again, I feel like I'm trying to do too much at once. I don't think it's necessarily slowing me down, but it is a little bit problematic. Right, that's fine. Copper bars. Where's my copper? Well, this ain't good. Is it a dust storm that has caused all of this damage, I wonder? Is there... Oh, no. Oh, no. If I go up here, am I going to find devastation? Am I going to see very, very low health bars? Oh... darn it. Darn it. It's the one and only... It's the one and only... Yeah, critical mechanical damage. That's annoying. I need some gems. I've got 1 gem on me right now, so that's not too bad. Okay, go give me a gem. I forgot that we're out of the range of my defensive system here. So I guess it is worth getting another defensive system, right? But for how long is that going to be necessary? And also, we are kind of far away. God, that's annoying. That is annoying. So that just basically completely cream crackered everything here. So the drone system just stopped. Oh, we got loads of stuff. The drone system just stopped here, right? Which means, are you a little bit low on HP? I go to repair mode. No, you're fine. Oh, maybe that can't even be damaged. That's good. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get up here. So why am I... Well, firstly, why am I struggling to get up a hill? That's ridiculous. What's going on here? Is this full... Is this full of junk? This is full of junk. Why is this full of junk? Don't walk. Take the zip line. So if that's full of junk, then that must mean this is full of junk. What's going on here? This is full of silicon. Why is this full of silicon? It's probably because the computer chip factory... Ah, yeah, it's because the computer chip factory had too much stuff. That's fine. Tell you what, let's... I don't really... I'd kind of like to upgrade... I'd kind of like to upgrade this to a bigger facility, but I don't really want to redo all of the routing to it. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Yeah, can I do anything else? Do I want to do anything else? I don't think so. I think what I want to do is just manually take out a bunch of silicon, and we'll just sort of not worry about it. Small glowing plant we don't need. Stack that up. Dispersion drones. No, I'll keep everything else on me, to be honest. I kind of need everything else. Steel beams we don't really need. That's fine. Yep, I know I'm low in charge, but I don't particularly care. Right. Yoink. It's not even enough. Good. Withdraw all. Fantastic. There we go. Carrying too much. It's fine. Don't worry. I am going to I'm going to drop all of the silicon off momentarily. I will stick the... Can't even stick it in there. That's fine. That is fine. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now I got loads of silicon. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. Dust-resistant gems. We'll leave that there. Let's go and grab some more spiky boys. We'll plant you. We'll plant you. We will extract this. Extract this. That is going to be all of the tropical trees that I actually need, which is good. Let's go and deposit all of the DNA that I've got in here. Then, let's go and get some more. One more drone. One more gas dispersion drone, but we only need one more drone after that, which is good. We have got a few more rockets, which I'm going to go deposit upstairs, and then by that time, we should have the correct number of terraform material packages. The computer chip T2, that was waiting on copper wire, if I'm not mistaken. Heck yeah, that's exactly the right number that we need in order to make the correct number of gas dispersion drones, so I'm going to go and do that real quick. The other thing that I needed was this, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so 5 gas dispersion drones. That's what we need. And then how many frames do I have? Not enough. Like that. This is all looking good. 63, 53 frames. Yeah. Okay, so a few more... 60%. That's pretty good. Silicon. And we get 50% more charge? And I'm sitting on literally piles and piles and piles of silicon? I'm not going to say no to that. That's the best upgrade that I could ever make. Graphite. Graphite's also really easy for me to get. Where's my graphite storage facility? It's here. I think I can label this, actually. Label. Graphite. Save label text. Cool. Graphite. Oh, that's so cool. Very nice. I'll take it all. And then deposit it. Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could automate graphite production, but I don't have enough charged gems. Ironic. After all that time. Go pop you out there. We are so close on spiky bushes. The other thing that I want to check out is purple poplar. Yep. And orange poplar. I would like to take that out, but I do not have space in my inventory at the moment. Copper bars. Yep, go and yoink that in there. And also, I'm going to stick copper in here, because we need a lot of it. Cool. So that is the risk that we have by just having a small little station there. I think in an ideal world, we want a bigger station, but I can't really be bothered changing all the routes around, as I think I said earlier. So I'm not going to worry about it. Small tropical tree. I don't think I have small tropical tree yet, do I? Tropical tree, we do have medium palm. I don't think I've got a medium palm either, to be honest with you. Well, let's get the orange and the purple poplar. That's good. Right, so that leaves me with just a need for 8 computer chips at tier 2 level, and then 120 frames. 120 frames is doable, albeit just a little bit time intensive, because we just don't have... We don't have some of the... We don't have some of the resources. That's good. That's not too bad. Okay, you know what? Let's go and take a little trip upstairs. Also, let's go grab some more iron bars, which I know that we've got kicking around. Yep, let's draw iron bars, and let's use that to make some base components. There we go. Nice. 6th floor. So that we can actually see the rocket launching. Not like it really matters. I think we've all seen a rocket launching before. In the base. Anyway, it's fine. We can do it. Let's go. A little look-see. There we go. Nice. Okay. It's pretty decent. Let's go manage rocket platform. Oh, we still got rockets actually in there. Well, that's very nice. That clears out a little bit of inventory space, which is pretty darn good. Any other plants to add here? Yep, I've got the spiky bushes to add. I've got tropical tree to add. Small tropical tree we need to keep. Medium palm. I've not even got the medium palm in yet. Tropical tree we're maxed out on. Spiky bush we're maxed out on. Okay, that's not too shabby. That is not too shabby. Let's go into terraform. Let's go and start the terraform engine so that we can get the vegetation updated, just because it's kind of a nice thing to do. I need to get the second gas platform, but we should have... Here we go. Carrying too much. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so stabilizing the temperature. We do still need the second gas drone platform. Why do I need a second gas drone platform? I have absolutely no idea at all, but I will do it. Oh, look at this. Might be in the middle of a dust storm, but it's my dust storm. Weight limit exceeded? Come on, bruh. Come on. Also, is this working? Is this thing on? This thing is on. It's only... Oh, it's on for ages. Look at that. Look at that. Things you love to see. That being said, to be fair, this dust storm is doing a lot of damage, but thankfully my... Oh my goodness, this is an intense storm. Oh, it's a really intense storm. Yeah, the storm is... Let's heal myself up, actually. Yeah, the storm is much more intense than I actually ever thought. Spiky bushes. Let's harvest spiky bushes because I don't need them anymore. And then the medium palm, I think, is what we needed. Can we grow these here? No, it's big ones. Okay. Grow. Come on. Flippin'. There's too many gosh darn plants. There's too many gosh darn plants. Tell you what, if I did not have this storm defense system, I would be kind of cooked right now. I would be kind of cooked. Small tropical tree. Yeah, we need that. Right. Plant small tropical tree. Plant small tropical tree. Harvest this now. And just, you know what, we'll do purple poplar for a minute. Okay, we survived that storm. Thick and fierce though it was. Right, how are we doing? Amazing. We've got exactly the right number of components to, I believe, anyway, go and get another one of these suckers. Ah, we need three more chips, which we almost certainly should have at this point. Also, look at the size of these plants. This is great. This is amazing. Okay, also more graphite. That's really nice. That is really nice. Let's go and deposit that over here. Oh, look at this glowing plant. It's amazing. Cool. And let's use this as an opportunity to deposit all of those resources. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yoink. And then back upstairs. Well, here we are. Where do I want to build the next drone platform? Gotta be honest, kinda don't care. Build it over there. I don't need to see the top of it. I mean, it would be nice to see the top of it, but I can't see the top of it, so that's fine. Start the terraform engine. Let's go. Current terraform rating is 5%. Predicted terraform rating is 19% after I do another temperature stabilization. Amazing. The higher altitude of terrain is now safely accessible. Metal store minimum altitude increased from 115 to 175. That's great. And, oh, look at that. Look at that. We've got more of those drones jetting off into the distance. The rocket is... I can't believe I carried 5 of those in my inventory. Magic how that works. Well, let's watch the takeoff since we're here. Oh, look, there's the drone over there. Drone in the corner of one eye and a rocket in the corner of another. Things you love to see. Very, very nice. Very, very cool indeed. Another drone. Cool. So, expand the weather station network. Construct a network tower in range of the HQ. Network towers can chain together to expand the range of the weather station network. Construct a second weather station. Video game, it would be my great pleasure to expand the network just a little bit more. There was something that I wanted to check first, though. Yeah, it was... Hold on. It was this. So if we have a little look at progress, we're now at progress at 27% here. So we want to go into this quadrant over here, which I think is where we can get graphite. Right? I think that's where we can get graphite there. In order to stabilize the temperature some more. Increase temperature? Decrease temperature. Decrease global temperature by 15 degrees. Stabilize atmosphere. Operating weather stations. We need 3 weather stations. The gas dispersion drone, we need more of those. That's fine. Okay. Food for thought. Weather stations. I needed gold. Holy heck, this is actually turning into like a semi-decent looking planet now. With actual stuff happening. Right. Good. We're going all in on the purple poplar, which is fine. And we would also like to harvest this. A lot of harvesting going on at the moment. Right. But that's fine, because that's 2 more plants that we can get together. And then more DNA. Deposit, outputs. Some of these I have, some of them I don't have, but I think I've got most of them anyway. Right, so gold was to the northeast, right? And gold was what we needed in order to build the weather platform. So, weather station is the network chip. The network chip is copper wire, fine, gold bar. Not so fine. Not so fine at all. Right. Good news is, I should have most of... That was close. Most of the ingredients to make this all happen. Let's get 1. Let's get 2. We've got a geothermal already. Let's get a miner. Let's get a drone control tower as well. And with any luck... we got a few frames in there. Just waiting for extraction. Drone control tower, cool. Mini logistical storage. Yep, we'll get 2 of those as well. I think 2 is probably a little bit overkill. Computer chip tier 1. Let's get you deposited in there. Mutated DNA. Let's get you deposited in here. Is that everything that I'm going to need? I think so. I've got loads of cargo drones. 2 there, but then there's also 64 right here. I think we're good. Repair plate. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I've got a charging platform as well. So northeast is... Northeast gold ore is to the northeast. Okay, northeast. Let's go and see. Let's go and see if we can try and find some gold ore. I'm a little bit worried that these this network that I put together is not going to be enough. Yeah, I am a little bit concerned about that, but that's okay. I think I actually want to start a new... I think I want to start a new line here. Let's start it here. Yeah, and then I'm going to go as literally northeast as I can make happen, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up this mountain here. Do you know what? You know what? I'll do that. I will absolutely do that. So that should build, and even though I can't get up said mountain, I think I'm just going to be able to yoink up on over the top. And the great news is, because I've increased the level at which the storm is destroying... That's gold. That's gold. Because I've increased the level at which the storm is... Oh, that's a good drone. Nice. Oh, that was close, but we did it. We did it. What the heck is that up there? That looks like snow or something. Is this gold over here? Let's go and have a little look-see. What have we got? Okay, big, scary cliff face. Not gonna get perturbed by that. Yoink the zip line. And let's see if we can try and get up here. To be fair, I could be able... I can just use my... there we go. Can just use my jetpack to get up here. And lo and behold, we've got ourselves some gold. Brilliant. And that's as far as we can go. That's fine for me. Absolutely fine for me. You know what? I don't even think we need a... a charging pad up here. I think we can actually get most of the work done with There we go. With just this. Good. Logistical station. Yep. 5. 50% charge left. Fine. Not gonna be able to do that, am I? I should head. Yeah, there's no really easy way of doing this without going up and down the mountain. So I'll head back down. I'll place the transit point. Actually, maybe I want to place the transit point like here. Yeah, let's do that. Then... Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm going in this direction anyway. We'll place the transit point in there, and then we'll have it coming down to here, which is honestly not ideal because it's going to put more congestion on this sort of point of friction here, but I kind of don't think that we've got much choice. And what we really need to do is just upgrade our logistical centers. Terrain is in the way? Really? I kind of thought I was... Okay. Can I go directly over there? Too far from hub. Okay. Let's try something else then. Let's try here. And let's do there to there. And yes, I do know that I still need to... it's 10. I still need to get... You gonna work? Too far from hub. Oh, actually. That's kind of perfect. Forgot that I had a thing there. Yep. And then this is going to go up to 20. Great. And then you, I think, are already at 40, but that's fine. A highly mutated plant species has been detected growing nearby. Okay. What type of plant species is that? I don't know. Can I deconstruct? Can I deconstruct from here? No, I'll do that when I go back. Let's go and take a little look-see. I also need to place down... There we go. Gold ore extraction, which I probably should have done earlier. So yeah, what's a highly mutated... Oh! Oh, we can see the sky base now! Nice! Oh, that is so cool. That makes it actually work. Is this a highly mutated... Harvest new plant discovery? Baby pine. There we go. We absolutely... We found what we were looking for. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Anything else down here? I don't think there's anything else down there. 50% charge left. That's fine. We're going to go back to the base. I am still worried that this is going to be too much... No. No. Oh, no. I'm worried that there's going to be too much stuff in the network now. Delete you. Cancel that. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to be network capacity overload here. And in fact, that kind of bears out, to be honest. Yeah, this is looking nice, but not super hot. Do you know what we could do? Do you know what we could do that would be kind of an easy way to avoid this? We could just replace... No, we can't. There's no point in replacing this one. We need to replace... We need to replace this big one here. Look at this tree! Look at this tree. It's working. So if I go here, and then we do B. So you're only distributing to 3. The computer chip 1. Steel bar, copper bar. Okay. Deconstruct. That's fine. Go make a logistical hub here real quick. Logistical storage. Yeah, it doesn't even need to be a logistical storage with base. Storm probe. Cool. Cool. Lots and lots of interesting things. So, if we now get a larger logistical storage, go there, right over to here. We max this out. 22. Fantastic. We should have absolutely no issues getting all of this capacity through here now. Computer chip, we want to restrict to silicon. Great. And we want that many. This to there. We want to do copper. Yep. And then there. Into there. Steel bar, we want to restrict to coal. And we'll get 4 on that line, even though I don't think it will really matter. But that is fine. That is great. Do you know the other thing that I can do? Do you know the other thing that I can do? I can actually be sensible about this and get myself a little shortcut. Because we can get you to be built over there. And then if I go into... Yes. Yes, look at this. We can get all drones to have like a little shortcut route here. And then we can get another route that will feed them into... into there. And I will get... Not enough cargo drones in inventory. That's fine. Oh, we're only 1 short. That's fine. Anyway, so that is now 80. That is now a throughput of 80 per minute. Which is far and away enough. 80 items per minute. Yeah, perfect. So, and the storage of this place is absolutely flippin' mahoosive. It's really, really big. Get coal in there, get coal in there. Silicon, silicon, silicon. There's no reason that I would need to ever have that stuff on me. Yeah, that's good. That is really good. You know what? That was a little bit of a pain in the backside to change, but I'm really glad that I ended up doing it, because now that means that that's going to be a bit more future-proof for the years ahead. Let's go and make... What have I got? I've got some iron bars. Let's go and make some more factories. Construct 4 factories. Fantastic. And let's go and... Let's go make some of that. Here to here. 1. Oh, don't have any drones. Where'd my drones go? Here. Withdraw all. Nice. I knew it'd have more drones. Set to gold. Yep. 1 is fine. And set to... Oops. Set to making gold bars, which is amazing. And now network chips. This is where the magic's going to happen. We're going to set up a network chip factory real soon. You know what I think I want to do, actually? I think I've got the opportunity to create a new production line here. So let's go and say, you're going to do copper. Yep, just 1 is fine. You're going to do copper bars. Yeah, so you're going to do copper bars. And then you are going to do copper wire. Great. So much life on this planet now. It's great. Okay, great. Amazing. So that's going to be copper wire, which is marvelous. And then the gold bars, I'm going to get you to come through there. Great. And then you are going to go into there. For the network chip, we're going to set the item to just silicon. And that is going to give me another use case for silicon. It is going to give me another production line for copper wires. And everybody is going to be very, very, very happy indeed. Do I have any gold bars coming through yet? I would probably imagine not. But we're not going to be a million miles away, I don't think. Proof will be in the pudding, but yeah, that's really good. No. No, 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 no. Oh boy, I almost died there. I got far too carried away. It's dangerous, 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 dangerous stuff. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to go up there and check out, see if I've got any gold coming through. But I absolutely do have gold coming through. And in fact, I've got quite large quantities of gold coming through. Things you love to see happening, folks. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. So 1 more gold bar, and we will make ourselves a network chip. What did I need in order to actually in order to make scrap processor? Nah. Storm probe. Measure storm impacts. Nah. Network tower. I'm going to need some network towers. And a weather station. I'm going to need a weather station as well. Let's pin the recipe there. Do I need anything else right now? Server tier 1 expands the data center by 25 CU, allowing more weather stations to be built. Skybase server monitor. Monitors servers in the skybase. Network stuff. Okay. RoboHub. Spend robo tokens earned from the scrap processor. I'll build it. I'll build it. I did see the scrap processor there. 4 gold bars. Yeah, I mean, I might end up building that. Oops. Yeah, I might build that. RoboHub. So the RoboHub was the robo token thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Access the RoboHub. A hot dog hat. Robo tokens. Token part. A token pack, even. White paint. Well, I suppose if you want to, you can. That's fine. Absolutely fine. How can we tell how much capacity is in our network at the moment? Available power and range. 50 kilowatts total power and range. This is the Skybase network, but I don't know how we can tell. I think I just need to... Look at this. Look at this. It's coming through really nicely. How many network chips do we have? Already got 5 network chips on the go. Fantastic. What are we limited by? Pretty much just the gold bars. But to be honest, I mean, even then, we don't seem to be super limited by gold bars. This is looking so great. This is looking so great. We've got more silicon than perhaps I would like, but once the backlog has kind of been cured, then we will be sorted. Weather station, however, we still need a few more bits and bobs for that, so let's go and see if we can try and get them all assembled. Well, we're still waiting for network chips, but I'm just heading on up to this area because there is a metal storm that is ongoing, which is, I think you could say, a little bit less than ideal. It looks like it's mostly in the area of... Looks like it's mostly in the area... over there, I suppose. Mostly in the area of the gold. So I kind of thought I'd just come up here just to make sure that everything was in hand. Also thought it would give me the opportunity just to check out if there was any extra gold hanging around. Doesn't look like there is, which is fine. But if everything is reasonably HP'd up here, then I don't really think there's much more or anything for me to do. In fact, here we're actually pretty chill. Might go and check on the silicon production setup, but yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest, that's a little bit low. So yeah, I guess I'm just not going to worry. Not going to worry about that at all. How are we doing over here? We got any goodies waiting to be transported? No, we are fully 100% up to date. I love that. That is fantastic. 11 health. Ooh. Maybe the storm is... Storm's a little bit intense over there. Okay, well, you know what? It's too late now. I don't care. I don't care. Network chips. Give me the network chips. Amazing. Amazing. And let's go and grab the frames, which we should have a whole bunch of there. Lovely stuff. Let's go and make a weather station. Let's go and make a weather station. So, network tower. We need 16 steel beams and 16 network chips. Now, how likely is it that I'm going to need another network tower? I think probably high. Honestly, I think probably high. That being said, let's see if I can try and place down another one. So, I mean, I don't need to be placing it down here. Not colliding with other things. Collecting weather data in the surrounding area. Must be built within range of the data center. Yeah, I've got 3 zip lines, and I want to try and get into that new area. That sort of like neighboring... I want to get into that neighboring area, so... Let's see if we can try and do that. So I think it should be just around the corner over here. And I think graphite... Yeah, I think graphite is just over this hill. Famous last words and all, but... Can we extend this line. There we go. Look at that. That's, yeah, literally right there. Okay. So how close, how far can we go? Probably not much further than this before we start colliding with the terrain. But that's fine. Look at how good this area looks, by the way. Can we see... I don't think we can see what sort of, like, region we're actually in. But that's okay. Alright. Yeah, water damage. Yeah. Okay. Across to here. Good. Oh, I don't have a geothermal generator. Also, look. See that? See that range there? Yeah, we're not able to connect up the weather station. Power is not in range. Network is not in range. So that's a bit of a problem. I think we will need a network tower if we want to get all the way out here. Let's see. So not even that's close enough. We might have to have line of sight for the network tower to work, but yeah, it's not far. We don't have a lot. Let's pop in here just to grab a little bit of power. Do I need anything else? No. Don't need to teleport to Skybase. We're completely fine with this. And then yoink back down. So I think if I get some network chips. Yeah, hop here. If I get some network chips in order to expand the network range. How many did I need? I think I needed 16, you know. But I kind of need more gold as well. That's okay. There are ways that we can fix that. All of them require getting a new miner, mind you. One miner. And you know what? Whilst I'm here, I think we're going to yoink that. We're going to build another geothermal plant as well, because we're going to need one of those too. Geothermal plant. Build another miner. We'll get one for gold, one for graphite. That's fine. Drone control tower. Yoink. Yoink. Oops. Yep. Drone control tower. Inventory full. Go. So that's the drone control tower. Mini logistical thingies. Yeah, we'll get one more of those. And I can't build the network tower yet because we need flipping 4 more chips. On the off chance that maybe we have the right number of chips. Maybe 4 more. Maybe. We just need one more. We literally just need one more thing. There we go. Amazing. So that's good. I can also drop off my DNA and get that out of my inventory as well. I also need to do some more planting. I've not been very good at planting things for the last wee while, but that's fine. Right. Network tower. Must form a chain of towers. See, this is gonna be quite intense, I think. Harvest. Inventory full. Okay. Deposit. Yoink. Purple poplar. And let's plant down 2 more. Good enough. Harvest. And 1, 2 more as well. Okay, let's go this way. And I think this time I'm going to try and extend... I'm going to try and extend my network up here. Hold on, so drop down. That's the wrong one. Weather station. Where's my network? Network tower. Right. Network tower can extend this far. Oh, is that literally the limit? It's gotta be... Network is in range. No. Okay, well, that's very ironic that we guessed exactly the length of it. Okay, good. And then the weather station. Maybe I'm not going to be able to get as far as I thought. There is power in this specific location. Let's see how far we can take the weather station away. I kind of just want to get as much bang from a buck from this weather station as I possibly can get. If I need to have an independent power station, I will. But... okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So, that is the second weather station that we have. I have not quite fulfilled my objective up here yet. Let's go there, make sure that we've got maximum number of drones. Cool. And then head up to... okay, yoink on here. And then head up to the top of the world. Or, well, the highest point that I have been to as of yet. It's very, very cool, isn't it? Look at the size of this landscape. Look at the size of these mountains. It's fantastic. Anyway, the reason that I am here... the reason that I am here is to get this down, to get this down, to get that into there. Max that out. It doesn't even need to be maxed out. It needs to be at 10 or above. 11 is fine. And that'll do. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And let's just double check that that is 20. Perfect. Great. So that should give us basically double the amount of gold, which I think is perfect. Right, servers in the skybase will allow more weather stations to be built and supported. How do I check that? Construct a skybase server monitor. I guess that's how I check that. I guess I build a server monitor in order to verify and check what is going on here. Okay, good. Back to base. This is looking so good. This is looking so good already. I am unbelievably chuffed with how this is coming together. This looks great. The fact that the planet is, like, absolutely much more habitable now is a miracle. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. All right, we will harvest this. That's all that we actually need. Great. Let's put you into position here instead. Yoink. Harvest this, and that's enough. And that'll get me another 2 completed plant species the next time I head up. So, how do we make a server? Scrap processor. I can make a scrap processor now. I don't think I really care about scrap processors, to be honest. Storms? To be fair, I've not really had a storm directly on top of me. It's come close, but not really there. I've seen a server processor before. Where did I see a server processor? Skybase server monitor. Is that it? Yeah, that's literally it. Okay, Skybase server monitor, 2 network chips, 2 computer chips. That's it. That's easy. 2. I'm not even gonna expose myself. You know what you know what I should do? I should get... this is the ultimate laziness, but given that I'm manufacturing all of this sort of stuff manually at the moment, there we go. Loads and loads of drones on this route, just so that we can get all of the network cards moved across manually, automatically, and then I will harvest them manually. Very nice. Good work, everyone. Good work. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great stuff. Love to see it. Right, Skybase server monitor, and let's go and take ourselves back up there so we can see what's going on. Yoink off here, yoink in there. Yeah, that HQ information, that doesn't really do anything for us. Oh, yeah, I don't have any other stuff to do with this rocket platform. No matter. Let's get vegetation added. So we need... I've got medium palms to grow now. Small tropical trees will go in there. Purple poplar. That's an exotic. That's fine. Anything else? No. But I do need to do... Start terraform. Start terraform engine. Vegetation has been redistributed. That's what we like to see. And then we can construct the Skybase server monitor in a position which I presume... Yeah, I was going to say, I presume it's not going to be a whole platform by itself. It'll probably just be like a little station. Let's build it. Okay, compute needed to support the next weather station is 50 compute. And we have... server compute production is 50. Fully operational weather stations 1. Weather station count 2. Max weather station supported 2. Why do I have only 1 weather station fully supported? Construct a server tier 1. Server power generators will also be required. Okay, so I need a server tier 1 and a server power generator. That's fine. With any luck, I should have most of the components for that. And of course, I've just increased gold supply. So, I think, I was going to say, I think network chips are no longer going to be too much of an issue. So, server tier 1, 8 and 8, easy peasy. And then server power generator tier 1. Lithium rods. Okay, how do we get lithium rods? It's literally just lithium. Let's have a look. Let's see where we get lithium from. Detect lithium. Deposit detected in the north. Huh. Okay. That's fine. I do actually have... I do have the ability to go and do that. Yeah, I'm actually kind of ready to go and get... The north is past... So that's silicon. So it would be past our silicon location. Yeah, so all the way up. Maybe it's not past the silicon location. Well, the good news is that we kind of got... Is that it over there? Is that it up there? Is this snow? It's got to be up that hill, right? I have a platform with me. Let's extend this. How many zip lines do I have? I've got 4 zip lines. I think that should be enough to get up this hill in a survivable fashion. All right. Let's go and see. Right. You have to go to here. That's great. That's got to be north. I mean, I'm building this with the expectation that it's actually going to lead somewhere. But I think it... too good. Too good. Too good. I'm pretty sure it will lead somewhere. And indeed it has. Indeed it has. Brilliant. Again, I'm just assuming that this is lithium, but... Come on. It's got to be lithium. Lithium! Way, hey, hey. Okay. Let's get our 1-2 combo down again. By 1-2 combo, I mean 1-2-3 combo. And then... Let's put you... like... here. Yeah. Can we... Okay, we'll put you there. That might work. Yeah, I'm gonna put a charging platform here just because I don't want to run out of juice right now. Yep, right in there. Good. Juice up. Let's get... nope, I needed that. This might not actually work. We might need to have a... I'm kind of just trying to get away without... Miners can only have outgoing drone routes. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that we're going to have to get... I am pretty certain... Do I have enough cargo drones for this? I almost certainly don't. I do have enough... I do have enough mining... what are they called? Things. Little mini bits. We need to get... Yeah, 5 there. It's good. And then... Yeah, see, this is where it's going to get... actually, no. It should be fine. We just won't have enough... We won't have enough, we won't have enough bits. Enough cargo drones. So we place you there. And then... Here. There. 2. Here. We... Yeah, we get to 6. And then we're going to have to come back with the required components, which I'm going to go and do right now. Get some more cargo drones. Well, cargo drones have been secured. Let's get this last little section polished off. So, was this enough? 10 items per minute. That's the one. And over there to here. And then we need to hit 10 items per minute. Yeah, sure. Good enough. Okay. Great. And you know what I want to do? Whilst I am here, I am going to just collect all of this lithium manually. And then I'm just going to take it back down. I'm going to take it back down to the bottom. I think I need 12... I think I need 12 bits of lithium. Eventually it'll get there. To be honest, I'll probably beat it down. I mean, if that's lithium there. I need 12 bits in order to build 6 rods, and I think it's a rate of 2 to 1, so we'll be able to build a couple. I can... I mean, I can't automate it. No, I can automate it. Do I have a factory? Nope, I don't have a factory. I can't automate it... I can't automate it until it arrives. I mean, no, I can automate it right now, but I need to build a factory in order to automate it. But I don't think... That's what I was going to say. I don't think I can build lithium rods anyway. I think that has to be built in the factory. So let's go and build 4 more factories. Let's go and yoink factories back down into this position over here. I've got plenty of drones with me. And in fact, we'll just build this here. There. Into there. On is fine. Exit. Enter. Lithium rods. Set output. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't even think I need to... I don't even think I need to restrict it to what it is. It just kind of works. Storage. Add 7 lithium in there. And suddenly, yeah, we are absolutely golden. This is looking good. Let's go and do a quick little whip around to go and collect... There we go. My bushes that are still... growing. Nice, nice. I've got pine to grow as well. Mutated pine. But I have yet to do that. Is there any soil here? I've not collected... Oh? Not collected any goods in a while. Any rocks or anything like that. I've been pretty focused on hardcore automation. Hardcore automation. Right, you will definitely have more than 6 for me. I'll wait until I've got a nice even 10 lithium rods. And then let's build the tier 1 server. I didn't even blink at this, to be honest. This was a nice easy one. Right, tier 1 server I have not yet built. The network chips I've got. Yeah, fine. Okay, go build this here. And then what do I need? 8 and 8. I've got them all here. Oh, yeah. In fact, space for more. I don't even know 50 kilowatts of power. Powers the data center with 25 kilowatts of wind and solar power. I might make a second generator just in case. I don't know if that is 25 kilowatts of wind and 25 kilowatts of solar, or if it is just 25 kilowatts total. That's okay, though. I will solve for every eventuality, and we will be just fine. Right, back up we go. And up here we are. Right, so... yeah, where do we want to build? Where do we want to build this stuff? I don't know. Also, can we build factories here? No, we can't build factories up here. Worth a shot. I don't know why I'd want to. Can we zipline down? I also don't think we can zipline down. Can we see the ground now, by the way? Oh, yeah, we absolutely can. Look at that. So I think we are just... Oh, we can even see our little network. That's the gold mine over there. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, so... These are nice and small, actually, to place. I thought they would be a little bit larger. And then server rack, presumably, yep, we just built there. Cool. That works. Construct a storm probe in a remote location and give it a unique ID. Construct a storm probe monitor and connect it to the storm probe. Storm probes will notify you when their HP drops below 50% and also at 0%. HP can be reset to full at any time. Okay. So this just gives me... like a little idea of how busy or how big the storms are in all of these sort of different regions. Also, the weather station over here doesn't really look to be doing much. Weather station inactive. Why is the weather station inactive? Let me go and try and figure that out. Well, this area looks almost completely, totally different. This is absolutely bonkers. But this is the weather station. What's going on? Skybase network disconnected. Okay, let's move the weather station in a bit. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? There we go. Skybase network disconnected. It's powered, but the network is disconnected. Not too sure about that. Also, I wonder if it's to do with the fact that you are a little bit out of range over here. This planet looks so good. It looks great. Skybase network is disconnected. Let me see if I can try and reposition this network tower. Yeah, network is in range. It says the network is in range. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I see. It needs to be connected to the network directly, I guess. It can't be chained. Huh. Okay, well, let's see if we can try and extend the network tower so that that weather station actually ends up working out. I think it's fairly simple for me to build some more network towers, isn't it? Network towers. Yeah. I build 2 more. Let's see. Will that... Let's go and get some juice first. Will that be enough? Will that be enough to fit everything together? I don't know. Right. I think I've found the sweet spot. Can we find the sweet spot and have it be powered? I don't even think it needs to be powered, you know. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Does that now mean... That now means we've got extra weather! Look at that! Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we've now got an extra weather station. It's not much to go on. It's not much to go on at all. But it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. What I would like to do is I'd like to go and see up at the Skybase how much of a coverage that gives us. Yeah, so it is worth noting that if you're connecting things up, you can't connect through a weather station. So that's what I did. But I also think that the distance between this thing and the network extender, I think network extender to network extender can actually go a little bit further than base to network extender. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Okay. So I was gonna say it's like 1 weather station per area. It's actually not quite that. You can probably cover this entire area with what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe additional weather stations, which is not too shabby. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. Folks, I feel like I have barely scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. I absolutely love this game. I think it is one of the most underrated factory-based building, automation-style games. I think it's got great terraforming mechanics. I flippin' love this game, and you should absolutely go and check it out because it is absolutely worth your time. It's released into 1.0. You can now play it in multiplayer. It's real good. It's real good. I love it. You should go play it. Anyway, folks, my name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and I will catch you next time. Bye.